York Revolution is on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
It is gone! Game over!
Revs Baseball is brought to you by Wellspan Sports Medicine, People's Bank, Shipley Energy, Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care, Brewery Products, Harvey's Rental, Racehorse Tavern, Flying Feet Sports Shoes, Kochman Kunkel Insurance Group, Dasher Investment Services, Smith Wealth Advisory Group, Royal Manchester Golf Links, Community Progress Council, Fast Signs, York County Bar Association, Philly Pretzel Company, Wolf's Bus Lines, Grand Falloons, PA Lottery, and by Downtown Inc.
Nelly Rodriguez, a walk-off two-run home run! It's right there, he's got it, and this game is over! The Revs with a record-setting comeback!
Now, with the call of today's game, here's the voice of the York Revolution, Daryl Henry.
Good evening, everyone, from People's Bank Park here in downtown York. Welcome to game number 2000 of York Revolution Baseball here tonight. Game number 105 this season as the York Revolution play host to the Long Island Ducks. We kick off the second half of this 12-game homestand here tonight. Hi again, everybody. Daryl Henry alongside Jake Ness. Welcome to Revs Baseball on a warm night here in York. Partly cloudy, but pleasant for baseball as we hit the air, and the Ducks making their first visit of the season. It's only almost late August as the North Division opponent finally makes its first visit to York. And Jake, the Revs had three of the best games we've seen all season the last three nights. Sweeping Lancaster, that's always big. And last night, doing it for the 1,000th win in franchise history. That was a pretty special night.
Yeah, it was ultimately. And, you know, you had really one of the most complete series we've seen from this team all season. You got great starts. The bullpen has been spectacular over the last few nights. Defense, especially Melky Mesa, was a catalyst defensively in that series, doing it with the bat as well. And you hope you can ride that momentum into a series with another team that is right above them in the wild card as they hope to maybe keep this thing alive as we go forward. But game 2000, man, I remember game one like it was just yesterday.
Funny, that's what I just got done saying about half an hour ago. It does seem like it was just yesterday, but yeah, this is the 2000th regular season game in Revs history here tonight. Last night they won the rubber match of all time, and for the Revs they're now 16-22 in the second half, 9 behind Lancaster, but they did pick up 3 games in the standings the last 3 days, and they are 2.5 in front of Long Island in the second half. The Ducks at 14-25. As far as that wild card race goes, High Point has moved in front by a game and a half. Then it's both the Genomes and the Barnstormers. Then it's Long Island in fourth at 5.5 behind. And then it's the Revs, who are 8.5 back. So still a bunch of ground to try to make up with a month to go. But these last 3 days were certainly a step in the right direction. And tonight we'll see the debut of left-hander Ben Herrick, who was signed earlier this week. Expect to see a crafty lefty as he makes his debut for the Revs tonight. We'll talk with Mace about what he brings to the table coming up on tonight's pregame. Right-hander Akil Morris goes for Long Island. He is 4-9 with an ERA of 6.08. The Superstars are here tonight. That is always an annual highlight. Fans will be treated to that. And as we take a look at what's on tap on the pregame tonight, brought to you by Brewery Products and Bud Light, we've got the highlights from last night's milestone win, a historic night here at People's Bank Park. We've got Mace coming up here momentarily as well. And our first pitch tonight set for 6:30 here in York on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
When it comes to insurance and financial services, you need providers you can trust. A team that has the experience and resources of a nationwide leader and the attention and understanding of a neighbor and friend. You need Gensler & Smith Associates. For more than 40 years, Gensler & Smith has been the one-stop shop for the insurance and financial consumers of York County, providing life and group, commercial, and home and auto insurance. Visit GenslerSmith.com or call 717-741-0965. GenslerSmith.com or 717-741-0965.
Downtown's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Revs host the Long Island Ducks for the first time all season here tonight. They're 3-6 against the Ducks. All 9 had been played in Central Islip. Still have 7 to go head-to-head, all of which will be here. Well, last night, the Revs had their final meeting in York against the Barnstormers, and it went great. In fact, it was the Revs' first home sweep against Lancaster. Not their first in any venue. They swept one on the road last September, but their first at home against the Barnstormers since that famous 5-game Memorial Day weekend sweep in 2014, which helped push the Revs into first and ultimately to a first-half title. But last night, with the history in the making, it was Malky Mesa continuing to add to his Revs career history when he came to bat in the 3rd inning with the Revs trailing 2-1.
1-2 it remains. Ball to pitch, and a swing and a drive to deep left field. This one's fair. It is gone. Malky Mesa, 3-run home run out over the nemesis in left. Number 13 this year, number 71 of his Revs career. And York on top, 4-2 here in the 3rd. His RBI total jumps to 303 in a Revs uniform, and he's 9 away from Andres Perez's franchise record. And don't worry, we would be hearing from Malky again as the night went on. That put the Revs on top. The lead was cut to a run in the 5th inning, and Jeffrey Perez tacked one back on.
Pitch. And line down the right field line, that's fair, and into the corner. Nash will score. Jeffrey on his way to 2nd. He will make the turn on his way to 3rd. Relay throw from Mercedes is in time. They got him. Lair laying down the tag, but not before Jeffrey knocks in a big insurance run. The RBI double will score.
And the Revs had the 5-3 lead at that point. So fast forward to the 8th inning, and Lancaster had 2 on with 2 out. Melvin Mercedes at the plate and relying on the arm of Melchizedek in left field again.
Now the 2-2, and a swing and a rip left side. It's a hit. Hubbard scores. Lair being set. Melky throwing, nails him at the plate, and the Revs still lead it. Malky Mesa has done it again. Are you kidding me? Number 30 in outfield assists in his Revs career. Number 2 all time, and he keeps the team in front, heading eventually to the 9th. First, we've got another turn at the plate, but Malky keeps the Revs on top, 5-4 here in the 8th. Where don't you swim, Jake?
You don't swim with the Sharks.
Oh my goodness, he's done it again. And Laird nailed it home plate. Nunez was down and ready for him.
And that helped carry the Revs eventually to notching number 1,000.
As they play back and forth, pitch is swung on, fly to center. Lean is in under it. He waits. He puts it away. Number 1,000. The Revs have swept the Barnstormers and win the night 5-4 for the 1,000th win in York Revolution franchise history. And Jim Fuller closes it out. The Revs have swept their 2nd series this year and have swept the Barnstormers in York for the first time since 2014.
We had Jim Fuller closing it out last night. So tonight the Revs look to start on the next 1,000. And Mace, who's 3 wins away from 600 in his career as Revs skipper, joins us next. The Racehorse Tavern Managers Report is straight ahead.
The York Revolution is back at People's Bank Park this weekend. Friday, it's the return of Superstars. The sports-spoofing characters bring the laughs between innings. Saturday, stick around for post-game Inside the Park fireworks presented by Shiloh Paving and Excavating. Sunday, it's the summer's final crab feast presented by Captain Bob's. Game ticket and all-you-can-eat crabs and more for just $45. Get tickets now at YorkRevolution.com or 717-801-HITS.
Catch the Revs all season on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports. Fans, it's time to go inside the clubhouse for the latest on your York Revolution and tonight's matchup. It's time for the Racehorse Tavern Managers Report. Now here's the manager of the Revs, Mark Mason.
All right, Mace, last night was a tremendous night here. You complete a sweep, and to do so, you get the 1,000th win in franchise history. And you've been around here for the vast majority of those, whether as manager or pitching coach. What's it mean to you to see the organization get to that number?
Well, I mean, first of all, I'm proud. I'm proud to be a part of that, and and I'm happy for the fans and all our ownerships over the years, right? I mean, front office. So that's a group thing. That's a group thing. I mean, I know the players play it on the field, but you have to have strong support from ownership and front office, and so it's a group effort, like I say about everything. So I was just happy. I think I read the article, the fifth team ever to do that in league history. So that's pretty impressive, considering this team evolved about 10 years after the league had already started. So no, that's really impressive, and that says that we've won a lot, and we've had great support along the way.
And the sweep against Lancaster, that was so much fun, and your team played at such a high level, again, on both sides of the ball, with timely hitting and what they did pitching and defensively as well.
Yeah, I mean, we picked each other up yesterday. I mean, that was really the key to winning that game last night. Rivera left the game in the 6th. He had 2 runners on with 1 out, and Zurak come in, and he finished that inning off and pitches the next inning. He ended up getting 5 outs on like 16 pitches last night. So, that was probably the turning point in the game, I think. Did not let any of those runs scored that he inherited from Rivera. And then offensively, we had some really nice timely hitting. Melky, great play from the outfield, you know what I mean? So, just to hose down the tying run right there. So that's gigantic in the, where were we at, 8th inning there? Yeah, so, like I said, it was just a group effort all the way around. And, the guys really, they stayed with it. We got through the adversity, because there's usually going to be ups and downs during the game, so we were able to fight through those and come out on top.
Did you have to rein in Rivera a little bit early in the game, the way he was starting to go?
That's why I went out there. Pretty much, I know how he is, and I'm sure the home run kind of got under his skin a little bit, and then he changed a lot of his mechanics. He kind of overstride, over-aggressive, he just wanted to throw the ball as hard as he can, and that's not really pitching at that point. So, he just kind of, reined himself back in a little bit, and he did a great job. He made a great adjustment, and he was able to start throwing the ball where he needed it to, and get us through 5 innings and into the 6th.
A sweep is always going to be a season highlight, whether it happens a few times or a bunch of times. But against Lancaster, it's certainly a highlight for the fans. Did it mean a lot to the guys, though, as well, with how much you've played them and had some struggles with them? And
I mean, they're in first place. You've got a chance to knock them down a peg and try to get back in it yourself.
Sure. I mean, we pick up 3 games on them. I mean, so last night at the end of the day, that's a big win. I mean, we still have to win a lot of games. I get that, but if we lose last night, we only pick up 1 game in the column, and instead we pick up 3. So that's a big difference. And it keeps us alive in the wild card. So, and we still have a lot of head-to-head with a lot of teams. We still have the Barnstormers 3 more times. We have Southern Maryland 9 more times. The Ducks are here tonight. We have them 7 times counting this series. We have High Point 3 times at their place. So there's a lot of teams that are in that jumble for, the wild card and the division. Where if we put together some nice strings, I mean, we can be relevant, at the right time.
Back to Melky and his throw. How would you grade his arm strength? Based on the outfielder grades and everything. And I know he's maybe not the spring chicken at this point in his career, but I've got to believe that's always been a strength of his, the way that scouts would see it, I would think.
I would agree with you totally. I'm sure they would rate him 70 somewhere in there, you know what I mean, which, they don't rate hundreds, you know what I mean. 70's really, really good. So, but it's his mechanics, the way he gathers himself and he gets completely on top of the baseball when he throws it, so it stays on a straight line. The ball does not run to the right or cut to the left when he throws it. He throws it right on a line. So, and that's hard to do when you're rushing and you see the guy in front of you rounding third base, and you got to gather yourself and make that throw from that distance, in motion. So, it's tremendous. And he had how many? He have a couple assists. What, 2 assists, 3 assists that series,
3.
right? 3. So, and all at big times. Yeah. Well, anytime you're cutting people down at home plate, those are huge. And then I think 1 at second base, right? So 2 at home and 1 at second base. So, keeping people out of scoring position and stopping them from scoring as they're going to home plate. That's, he could save us 3 runs there potentially, and that's the difference in games. Last night we won a 1-run game, so it's it's fun to watch. I'm just glad I'm on this side of it, and I'm not the one waving them home and watching them get gunned down at home plate.
Did you see the one day, maybe a month ago, his teammates were messing with him, trying to get him to throw submarine, and he just can't do it? Like you said, he naturally has the perfect mechanics.
Yeah, he does. He's not going underneath. He's not going down there like that, like softball, like a softball pitcher or something like that, fast pitch softball. But, and then last night, the 3-run homer. So okay, so you hose a guy at home plate, then a 3-run homer. That's basically you've given 4 runs. You've been part of 4 runs there. Stop 1 and drive 3 in. So just an outstanding night for him, and really couldn't happen to a better guy on a really big night for the organization.
Well, a couple last things. Pena, the young infielder that you had for a few days, you released him today. Is there anything you have to consider with just a 2-man bench tonight? Do you feel like your hands are a little tied with anything that you would want to do?
Well, of course, just because one of our 2 bench guys is a catcher, so that so basically that limits us to 1. We do have 1 on the way that was supposed to land at like 1 o'clock today, but the flights have been delayed twice. So now the arrival time at the airport is 5:30. So by the time he would get here and fill paperwork out, we can't get the contract in time today. So, but but he'll be on there for tomorrow. So yeah, we'll just, we'll do what we have to do. And, my main concern is, with the double hook rule and stuff like that, if you have to pull the starter, you have to pull him. And if pitchers have to jump in to hit, they have to do that. That's not what you want, but I may even tell Nicely to bring down his stuff today.
Oh, he'd love that.
Oh, I know he would. I know he would. But he's somebody that, he's like when Sugarland used to have Jason Lane, right? Same thing. It's like, yeah, I'm a pitcher, but I can DH. He would DH. Sometimes he'd play center field. But No, when you get into tough situations with not a lot of bench guys, you got to try to make some adjustments.
Lastly, you've got Herrick making his debut tonight. What have you seen on the side from him, like style that you would expect going out there?
Yeah, well, I mean, he's a big guy, but I mean, he's a lefty. I mean, he throws a changeup, you know what I mean? So, and he had some nice little off speed that I saw. Fastball looks pretty good. So, it's just a question of, command it, right? I mean, command it. So, I'm sure he's been throwing a lot this year. I mean, way over 100 pitches in some games. So, I don't think, stamina and pitch count is going to be an issue. It's just, can we get the outs? Can we be efficient? Same thing we say about a lot of guys every night, and especially guys that we haven't seen before in a game. So we'll just see how he can get through the lineup one pitch at a time.
All right, Mace, thanks a lot. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
All right, Revs manager Mark Mason on the Racehorse Tavern Managers Report. As Ben Herrick gets set to go, here are the starting lineups tonight, brought to you by Flying Feet. For the Ducks, they will have Phil Caulfield in right field leading things off. Lou Ford will be a player manager tonight, filling in for Wally Backman. He is in left field hitting second. Alejandro De Aza in center field hits third. Davidson Romero, the third baseman, is batting cleanup. It'll be a homecoming for Carlos Castro. He is DHing and batting fifth. Jose Sermo at first base will hit sixth. Joe DiCarlo does the catching and bats seventh. Su-Wei Lin at shortstop hits eighth. And Vladimir Frias is the second baseman batting ninth. Again, Caulfield, Ford, De Aza, Romero, Castro, Sermo, DiCarlo, Lin, and Frias, with Akil Morris making the start on the mound for them. For the Revs tonight, they will have Troy Stokes Jr. in right field leading things off. Elmer Reyes at shortstop hits second. Batting third at first base is Telvin Nash. Nelly Rodriguez will DH and hit cleanup. Malky Mesa in left field bats fifth. Jeffrey Perez, the second baseman, is hitting sixth. Josue Herrera at third base bats seventh. Connor Lean, the center fielder, will hit eighth. And Lenin Rodriguez does the catching for Ben Herrick tonight and hits ninth. Again, Stokes, Reyes, Nash, Rodriguez, Mesa, Perez, Herrera, Lean, and Rodriguez for the Revs. And the lefty Herrick set to make his debut wearing number 20 for the Revs tonight in their black vest jerseys here on this Friday night. And Jake, for Herrick, he spent a lot of his summer with the Black Sox, traveling and playing at a pretty high level, and has also made one Atlantic League appearance this year with Lexington, so he's not totally a stranger to this league, but we'll get our first look at him tonight.
Yeah, and he's, like you said, the crafty lefty. Sat about 85 with the fastball there in warm-ups, and he'll really be a change of pace guy for a lot of these hitters. Look to use the off-speed to keep guys off balance, and, well, I guess we'll see.
His first pitch with the Revs. It is across for a strike. We are underway. Our Dasher Investment Services first pitch. Strike called on Phil Caulfield at 6:31 here on the stadium time. Here's the 0-1, and he swings and bounces it foul along the line at first. And two quick strikes. He faces a hot hitter right out of the gates. Caulfield hitting .349, and he has reached base safely in all 20 games he's played with Long Island. He was in Mexico earlier in the year. 0-2. And he grounds it. Second base. Perez is there. Oh, no. He fumbled it, and Caulfield is safe. And the Revs had a routine play to start the night, and it came up off the heel of Perez's hand. Never does make a throw to first. It's an uncharacteristic error to start things off.
And right out of the gate, we're going to see how Ben Herrick's able to respond to the tough situation there. Thought he had his first ground out, but now he has to face a veteran in Lou Ford.
And the first offering is high. Well, Wally Backman is out for a couple of games after another ejection recently, so Lou Ford is managing the team and playing tonight. As Herrick sets and deals, and a swing and a foul back off the net. Ford hitting at 280 with 4 home runs in 24 games played. I repeat, he's hitting 280. He's hit safely in 5 straight. The reason I repeat that is he just recently turned 46 years old. Pitch to him is ripped left side and through. He's hit safely in 6 straight. He turned 46 7 days ago. And with that single to left, the Ducks have first and second with nobody out.
All right. So the question becomes, who goes deeper into their pro career? Lou Ford or Tom Brady?
Oh, my. Well, you know, if Ford stays on a coaching staff, he can always be activated in a pinch, so.
I mean, we just saw Nelson Figueroa throw a complete game at 49 years old, so.
I guess he said his arm felt great, but he felt like he got hit by a truck the rest of his body. Here's De Aza, left on left. He takes a first pitch strike. Alejandro De Aza, speaking of ageless vets, he's 38. Born the same year I was, so I just called myself ageless. He leads the league in hitting at 340. It's the 0-1, and it is outside.
I mean, wouldn't you consider that a compliment?
That's exactly why I did it.
All right. Always humble.
He's got 9 home runs, also 5th in the league in doubles with 27, 5th in OPS. Pitch to him, he swings and misses. A cutter down and away. Cutter at 81. The other fastballs have been around 84. Herrick is a crafty lefty. Will have to locate. 31-year-old from California. Now comes set, a look back, and delivers. And a swing, a chop to second. Jeffrey over to his left. His momentum straight to first. He'll dump it off to Nash. Both runners move up. And we're only going to get 1 out on that play. He takes the out at first base. Second and third with 1 out now. And Davidson Romero coming up. Oh, there's Herrick's first out. Hopefully that'll help him settle in. 6-foot lefty. By the way, Revs in the black tonight. Long Island wearing their orange jerseys. And they are bright. Sort of look like an orange starburst or a Skittle. It's a very... Well, now what's wrong? Umpires have to get on the same page with something. Bill Reuter behind the plate tonight. Steve Zawiski, the first base ump, and Doug McFarling at third. Now here is Romero. Oh, I see what they were talking about. First pitch from Herrick. It got through Lenine just slightly, and it hit Bill Reuter's shin guard. Pitch missed, and thanks to the shin guard of Bill Reuter, it stayed nearby. Runners stay where they are. They were saying that Herrick, who, when he starts into his windup, he looks like he's in the stretch with his foot against the rubber, but he is winding up here with men on base. So he can move his hands and it won't be a balk. Here's the 1-0, swing and a miss, a cutter.
I don't think I've seen that before.
Yeah, I have. I think that's what they said to each other. It's what it sounded like. I guess if you do the same movement every time, that negates what could be interpreted as a block. Pitch is lined to left and a base hit. Caulfield in to score. Ford up to third. And Davidson Romero with an RBI single. He's been hot too. Has now reached safely in 32 of his last 34 games. It's 1-0 Long Island, and for now it's an unearned run. Well, that run will be regardless, but see what happens with the others as Herrick will try to limit the damage here. Caulfield, who reached on the air, scores. Well, here is Carlos Castro, who's with his third Atlantic League team now. DHing for the Ducks tonight. Overall, he's hitting .325. First pitch, he swings and he chops a ground foul, third base side. He is always up there looking to hack. He got off to a slow start with York this year, .212. And then with the Genomes, he hit .333, 6 homers in 44 games. Now with Long Island, even better than that, .348 with 7 homers, 29 games. Pitch is swung on and missed, a high cutter. He tried to hit it to North York. He has hit .411 against lefties, and since joining the Ducks, .571 against lefties. 0-2, swings and grounds at left side, and that'll find the hole. It's a base hit. Ford scores. Romero up to second. Carlos Castro on an 0-2 pitch grounds an RBI single into left, and it's 2-0 here in the first.
Yeah, that was the changeup that time from Herrick. Got it down in the zone. Carlos Castro sort of just went down and flung the barrel at it. And right on cue, you talked about how well he's seen lefties this year, and you see it on display.
Now 17 for 29 against lefties with Long Island. Here is Jose Sermo, recent pickup, his 4th game played. And the pitch from Herrick, fastball, it's a called strike. That went up to 87. Sermo 4 for 8. 1 RBI and 4 walks in his first 3 games. Switch hitter, bats from the right. Here's the 0-1, and it's inside, almost clipped him as he jumped back. Last year he had a 21 home run season in the American Association. He was that league's MVP a few years further back. Here's the 1-1, and that misses high and outside. I'm sorry, he had a 29 home run season last year in the year 2021. That was with Sioux City. On the stretch, and Herrick delivers. It is a changeup low, and he falls behind him 3-1. Herrick, who went to Sonoma State University, Division II school in California, now fires, and it's a called strike, outside corner, count goes full. Prior to that was a standout at the JUCO level in California. And he had pitched in some of the leagues out west, the Pacific Association, the Pecos League. There's the payoff, and it misses high and outside. Ball 4 to Sermo. And that will load the bases. Had an error, 3 singles, and a walk. Still just 1 out. 2 runs are home, and here is Joe DiCarlo, the 7th hitter of the inning. And now Mace will call time and head out for a visit. By the way, our weather tonight brought to you by Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Partly cloudy, maybe bordering on mostly cloudy. Board says 87 degrees here at the stadium, a little bit warmer tonight.
And not the start that Ben Herrick obviously envisioned here, but has rolled a lot of ground balls. That is one thing that can be said about this outing. And now to the plate is Joe DiCarlo, who's grounded into 11 double plays this season. That would be huge for Ben Herrick to keep this from getting any larger.
Now, the Revs and Ducks have not faced each other since July 3rd, but earlier this year, DiCarlo was one of York's toughest outs. He's hit .444 against York, overall .290, 2 home runs. And Herrick will go from the full windup. First pitch is over for a strike. Mace was saying that one of his challenges tonight is he really doesn't know Herrick yet. Hasn't seen him in a game to know what a tell is with him. You know, how to help him if things are starting to go sideways. The pitch, it is up and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. DiCarlo now sharing catching duties with Carlos Castro, who again is DHing tonight. He's on at second. Bags are full. Pitch to DiCarlo is just outside. And it's now 2-1. Herrick up to 25 pitches. There's the windup, the 2-1, and a swing and a foul tip back to the netting. Well, with it being his debut, and if they do have to go into the bullpen tonight, Courtney Mack is scheduled to start Sunday, but they did have him listed on the dugout card. Could use him tonight. The wind, the 2-2, and a ground ball to second. Jeffrey there. He'll flip to Reyes, coming across the bag and fires to first. Inning ending, 4-6-3 double play. Were you a caller, Jake?
I could be. I don't reveal my powers.
Oh. 2 runs score on 3 hits, 1 error and 2 left. At the end of a half inning, it's the Ducks 2, the Revs coming up.
Money and business are essential to the strength of a community. So is cheering and celebration and music and fun. That's why York Revolution games, concerts, youth sports, special events, and more happen at a place called People's Bank Park. People's Bank has been serving the community for more than 155 years. Always cheering, always celebrating, always committed to the things that make our communities great, and to you having a great time at People's Bank Park. People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This summer, while lawns are growing, so are we at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Our team at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care is growing, and we're seeking qualified candidates to grow with us. Join our world-class team-based environment and get your foot on the lawn of a new career with the leading provider of lawn care, tree care, and landscaping services in York, Adams, and Cumberland counties. Be part of our team. Find out more at heritagelawnandlandscape.com.
Hey, Fred, did you see that Shipley Energy was hiring CDL drivers?
Really? My buddy works there. He's been driving for them for over 20 years. Must be a nice place to work.
Yeah, I saw online that they're hiring transport drivers and propane and heating oil delivery drivers.
Do you need to have a hazmat?
Nah, they'll help us get one. They also give 4 weeks vacation, benefits like healthcare, and we'll get to be home every night.
I'm going to check it out tonight.
Yeah, man. Go to shipleyenergy.com/drive and apply. It took me less than 5 minutes.
I'm pulling it up on my phone right now.
This is Hall of Fame third baseman Brooks Robinson. Catch York Revolution baseball right here on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
2-0, the lead for Akil Morris and the Long Island Ducks at the end of a half inning. Morris is 4-9 with a 6.08 ERA. He's struggled in 20 starts this year. 102 thirds innings, 114 hits, opponents hitting .289 and 18 home runs allowed. 55 walks, 76 strikeouts. But he was tough against the Revs in one start against York. 6 innings, 1 run allowed. That was in Central Islip back on June 8th. Last time out, pitched pretty well. 5 innings, 2 runs against Charleston and no decision. But 5 straight losing decisions. And the 3 starts before that last one, he had allowed 10, 9, and 6. That last one, 3 were unearned, but still. Troy Stokes Jr. to lead off, and he takes high. Stokes playing for the first time this week. He did not play in the Lancaster series. Leading off as JC has a night off. There's the wind, the 1-0, and it's down low. Morris, who is pretty quick through the middle of his delivery, it has the appearance like his arm lags or slings a little bit, but it certainly could be an optical illusion. He fires, and there's a called strike. I'm sure to pitch at this level, he's probably in the right spot at foot strike, but it looks like he's a slinger. 2-1, and a swing and a pop up. Back of first, it's going to be Frias, the second baseman, tiptoeing back to the grass. He makes the grab. And Sermo, the first baseman, might still be shaken from Cannonball Charlie's mid-first blast. He was perhaps in need of a change of pants after that. Here is Elmer Reyes. Reyes hitting .292, 9 home runs. First one is up and in. Elmer 4th in the league in total hits, 112. Tops and doubles with 32. Pitch, he swings and pops it up by the Revs dugout. It's DiCarlo, the catcher, hustling over. Look out, he comes up just short and then bangs into the padding over near the steps, just shy of the dugout. Right where the bat boy sits. He's fine.
And as long as it's not by our mic.
That's right.
It's a little more defensible, though, than a foot rest.
Doubled as a foot rest last night. Now the pitch. And a line smash to center field. Base hit for Elmer. His 113th hit this year. That was a bullet back up the middle. And a 1-out base runner for Talbot Nash. Morris, 6'1" righty, 29-year-old. Lives in Orlando. But he's originally from the Virgin Islands. Here's Talbot, who's hitting .250 with 9 home runs, 19 driven in 28 games. First one is down and out. It's the first time the Ducks are facing Nash this season. And they overshift him on the pull side. Here's the stretch, the 1-0. It is outside. Now, we've seen maybe one other team do that to him. Ducks are a pretty good defensive team. Here's the stretch, the 2-0. And a swing and a fly ball in center field. Got it off the end of the bat. De Aza trots under it, comes in, makes the play for out number 2. Reyes back to first.
I believe Charleston did as well, but they might have been the only other team that had 3 guys on one side of the infield, and they did it to Franco as well from the left side of the plate.
Here is Nelly Rodriguez as the DH role tonight. He's hitting .241, 17 homers, is tied for 8th in the league. 90 walks, 15 away from Talvin's league record. First pitch, a swing and a miss, a high fastball at 92. Revs down 2-0 here in the first inning tonight. Few of the light bulbs flickering on here at the stadium. Pitch, that's taken high. Sounds like some activity outside the facility. Here's some sirens. On the 1-1, swing and a miss. Cutter, a slider away. Is that a cricket?
I don't know. It just jumped off my face, though. You can't win at this time of the year.
Just ask Lancaster. There's the pitch. That is down and away, 2-2.
If a couple of those were ruled hits, we wouldn't be having that conversation.
That's right. Well, you know what result won't change is their 3 losses. Now the 2-2, and a change up called third strike. Now he looks back, has a question about it, and that'll end the first inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left. We'll go to the second. The Superstars with their first appearance tonight. Revs trail the Ducks 2-0.
WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on. From common bone and joint problems to complex injuries, our team of surgeons, physicians, therapists, and athletic trainers work together for you. We are here for professional athletes, athletes in training, and the weekend warrior. We're the official sports medicine provider for the York Revolution, the York Suburban Trojans, and your weekend tennis team. That's how WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on.
What do you dream about when you think of warm weather, beach sand, and a ball? If you're thinking about soccer tournaments on the beach, Flying Feet Sports Shoes is there with you. And if the ball on your dream is a volleyball, Flying Feet has you covered as well.
Flying Feet.
Playing in the sand is great fun, but the sand can be hot and abrasive. Don't let it spoil your game. Stop by Flying Feet for a pair of sand socks. Sand socks are lightweight, breathable foot coverings. They keep the sand out and protect your feet from the heat and abrasion. Great for all beach activities, they are available in youth through adult sizes in an array of flashy colors. Before heading to the sandbox of your dreams, visit Flying Feet Sports Shoes.
Flying Feet.
1511 Mount Rose Avenue and grab a pair of sand socks. We will keep you at the top of your game, no matter what your game.
With signs and graphics, you can say anything, do anything, be anything. So make your statement with Fast Signs. Stop in today or visit fastsigns.com.
Cannonball Charlie's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Head of the second inning, Revs trailing 2-0. The Superstars in between innings had Nomar Garcia Parrott and Tommy LaSwordfish. Nomar was doing some moonwalking, and Tommy LaSwordfish was dancing on his head among the memorable parts of that routine. Oh. And there's some driving right there. Almost hit the mound on the way through the Revs bullpen and right. As they speed him off into the grounds area. Sue Lin will lead off for Long Island. Left on left, number 8 hole hitter. First pitch from Herrick is across for a strike. Lin in 3 games, 2 for 10. They've had some roster turnover of late. There's the 0-1, and it is a little low. Lin, a native of Kaohsiung County, Taiwan, has gotten to the majors. There's the wind, the 1-1, and he swings and he lines one the other way, a base hit into left toward the line. Mesa plays the carom. Lin wants to, the throw coming in, and Perez has to come off the bag to catch it, and by the time he turned back towards second, Lin was in. So not yet, anyway, as far as 4 straight games with an outfield dime from Malky. Lin with a leadoff double. Took it right over Josue Herrera's reaching attempt at third.
And so far with these hits from Herrick, he is not missing over the heart of the plate. These are either on the corners or, in the case of Castro, below the strike zone.
And now Vladimir Frias, who will bat from the right, switch hitter. Corners pinch in. First offering, a change up, and he swings and he lofts it foul. Third base side out in front of it. Frias hitting .238 with 5 home runs. He has been held without a hit in 6 straight games. "35-year-old vet. He'll turn 36 in just a couple of weeks. Atlantic League vet. Herrick delivers, and look out, line foul to the top of the stands on the first base side. And I think fortunately it hit a railing. 0-2. He must have been sitting change up on that one. He was way late. Now Herrick sets, couple checks back, delivers, and a little flare into right, and that's a hit. And Lynn at third, they'll put up the stop sign on him. Throw coming in from Stokes is cut off by Nash, who will shuffle his way toward Frias. They sort of dance near one another, with Frias finally getting back to the bag. But another 2-strike hit. This one flared the other way, and it's first and third with nobody out.
And that one did miss over the heart of the plate. Hung that, and although not hit entirely hard, once again just finds open grass.
I'm assuming that's their pitching coach, Mark Weidemeyer, coaching at third. Here's Caulfield at the top of the order. He takes just outside. Left on left. He reached on an error and scored, leading off the game. Caulfield, again, left-hand hitter. He's 9 for 20 off lefties coming in as he chops one foul down the first base side. Glances up and into the stands. 1-1. He's been on the field for 20 games with Long Island. He's performed quite well, and with runners in scoring position, 8 for 17. Pitch, it is a curveball and just outside. Now the 2-1. And that stays a little high. I'm beginning to see some stirring toward that Revs bullpen. John Nunez, the backup tonight, jogging down with his gear. Here's the 3-1. And a ground ball to second. Jeffrey to his left. Fires it back to short. Reyes the return to first. And Nash with a split stretch going to the dirt. It's not in time. They do get the lead out. Run scores with Lynn coming across to make it 3-0. It's an RBI fielder's choice as Caulfield legs out the RBI, his 10th. And he'll be a 1-out base runner with another run home to give the Ducks a 3-0 lead here in the second tonight.
Yeah, and more soft contact that time, perhaps too soft to turn 2. The Revs do get their first out of the inning.
Here is Lou Ford. He takes a strike on the outer edge. Singled and scored in the first. He still has that same familiar closed stance from the right-hand batter's box. Showing him how it's done at age 46. Runner goes and Herrick picks over. Nash down to second, and it's off and late. And Caulfield steals anyway, his 7th. Just took too long to develop. And Nash's throw to second. Elmer had to reach left and catch it a little above shoulder high. No tag to be made. Now he's at second with 1 out. Now Herrick delivers. And a swing and a miss on a high fastball. Mentioned the soft contact, and the Ducks strike out by far the fewest of any team in the league. They do put the ball in play. Revs with Roniel Rowdy's up in the bullpen. Stretch the pitch, and Caulfield breaks for third. A swing and a miss. Throw to third. Herrera the tag. Got him. Strikeout, throw out, double play. And they'll shut down Rowdy's. Herrick will stay in the game through 2. Ford swings through it, and Caulfield, who hesitated a little before taking off, is thrown out by Lenine, who guns down another one. 1 run, 2 hits, nobody left. 3-0 Ducks at the end of an inning and a half.
I felt like my well-being was tied to the morning stock numbers. I wanted to invest, but grew tired of the stress of potential losing it all. A friend of mine suggested I talk to Tom Dasher about a fixed index annuity that could be a stable option while still seeing potential growth. Tom has been helping folks here in York County for over 30 years. Give him a call at 717-487-2096 to see if he can assist you.
Tee off this season on the best layout in Pennsylvania and experience Royal Manchester Golf Links, bringing you to the coast of the British Isles while never leaving your backyard. Our unique Pure Links layout in the rolling hills of York County gives golfers an experience like none other, featuring 18 pristine holes with picturesque views of the countryside and consistently ranked one of the top public courses in the state. Also offering outings and event bookings. Book your tee time today at 717-268-0490 or nab our online specials at RoyalManchesterGolfLinks.com.
Hey man, I know how you feel. That guy down the street, the one with the fancy lawn, those weekend get-togethers, the big family barbecues, and the barefoot kids and wife outside working on her tan. Hey, it's no secret. It's greener on that side of the fence. It's Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Greener grass on your side of the fence is just a quick phone call away. For world-class care right in your backyard, call Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care, 717-292-9994.
Get the latest on the Orioles with the Baltimore Baseball Show, hosted by Dan Connolly. Mondays at 6 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Nothing. Long Island with the lead. Strikeout, throw out, double play though prevents any further damage. In fact, the Revs with 2 double plays in the first 2 innings. Got a ground ball double play in the first. But Long Island 2 in the first, 1 in the second. They lead 3-zip as Malky comes to bat to lead things off. Mesa has had some week. And here's the wind from Morris. First pitch. It is a little high. It's hitting 274, 13 home runs, 65 driven in. Here's the wind, the 1-0. And a fastball over for a strike. Milestones abound. He has key outfield assists in 3 straight games. A game saver at the plate last night. The wind, the pitch, and it misses high and wide. He's gone over 70 home runs in his Revs career, over 300 RBIs just in the last 2 nights. Wind is out to left at a pretty good clip. Here's a swing and a miss. Whether Akil Morris calls that a cutter or a slider, he's been using it a lot. He evens it up 2-2. On the wind, the pitch, and a swing and a miss. Went slower and down out of the strike zone and has his second strikeout tonight. 1 down here in the second inning. I want to bring up Jeffrey Perez. Morris has been to the big leagues, made his debut in 2015 with the Mets. First pitch to Jeffrey, it's down low. Perez hitting 265, 6 home runs. 22 ribbies. Has had good success against the Ducks, 375 with 2 of those 6 homers, as he watches a fastball come in at the knees for a strike. It's a 3-0 Long Island lead. Now into his windup, he deals. And a swing and a fly ball left field. Lou Ford hustling toward the line. Hits the brakes, checks his surroundings, and makes the play. He can still do it. Two down here in the second. I can't be certain, but I would have to think that the last player manager in the league might have been Southern Maryland if they had to activate Pat Osborne or Jeremy Owens for some time when they were managing. Here is Josue Herrera. First pitch misses up and away. Ford is officially listed as their hitting coach. He's filling in. 1-0 pitch, a swing and a line drive right to the first baseman, Sermo. And it is a 1-2-3 second inning for Akil Morris. Now, he's allowed just 1 base runner, 1 hit through 2. And we'll go to the third tonight. The Superstars on their way back out between innings. Revs trailing 3-0.
Summer's in full swing, and Harvey's Rental has you covered for your indoor and outdoor projects. With the biggest selection of steel products on the market, Harvey's Rental will get you set for your next home project. From lawn and garden equipment, pressure washers, post hole diggers, and more, Harvey's Rental has it all. Have a special get-together or party coming up? Harvey's Rental has what you need to make your party memorable. Celebrating 60 years. Visit them in person at 1409 South George Street in York or online at harveysrental.com.
Hey sports fans, Mike from Keystone Advanced Remodeling here. Let's hit it out of the park on your next home project. Locally owned since 2018, my team at Keystone Advanced Remodeling is tops in New York for roofing, siding, and seamless gutters. Don't just take it from me, check out our 5-star reviews on Google. We serve all of York County and the surrounding areas and have finance options for homeowners. Schedule your next project today. Give us a call, 717-880-8008, or visit us online at KeystoneAdvancedRemodeling.com.
At Donegal, we understand there are many costs associated with running a business. That's why Donegal works with you to provide quality insurance products based on your business needs, and why we deliver that insurance at a price to fit your budget. Call your local independent Donegal agent today and discover why, when it comes to insurance for your business, Donegal is a better value. Contact Kochman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Kochman. Kochman Kunkel Insurance.
Listen live, on demand, and on the go. Download the new WOYK app on the Apple and Google Play stores today.
Head of the third inning, it's 3-0 Long Island. Derek Cheetah is stealing the show for the Superstars between innings. He's got a couple of supposed Long Island Ducks out there doing the dance routine where they're having a little dance off. One of them does a cartwheel and now gets tackled and eaten from behind. Oh, he kicks Derek Cheetah in the face. Oh, no. Oh, here comes his ride. If he can get in the Kubota.
See if this goes a little smoother than last time.
Sarah floors it. Sharp turn. Watch the bullpen mound. All right, made it again. Alejandro De Aza will lead things off as we start the third now. Grounded out to second his first time. Ben Herrick to the plate. Breaking ball and a called strike. Drops the big curveball in. De Aza, left-hand hitter, hitting close to 400 against lefties. There's the wind from Herrick, the pitch. Grounds it, right side, right to Nash. He's got it cleanly. Calls off Herrick, takes it himself. One up, one down here in the third. De Aza has grounded out both times. Well, tomorrow night, a big night as well. We've got post-game fireworks. Another 6:30 first pitch. The fireworks presented by Shiloh Paving and Excavating Incorporated. It's also WellSpan Employee Appreciation Night. Big weekend here. Here's Romero, the cleanup hitter. Pitch from Herrick. It's outside.
Will Meg get to throw out the first pitch?
I don't know. We should suggest that. We do appreciate our WellSpan employee in that dugout. Here's the wind from Herrick, the 1-0. And a backdoor slider just missed. I don't know. Last year, she had a role in the Superstars act. They needed an athletic trainer. One of them went down. We'll see if they've recruited her again tonight. There's a fastball, called strike, 2-1. Romero, an RBI single in the first inning. Now Herrick winds, kicks, delivers, and it's up and away. 3 balls and a strike. Revs had Rowdies up last inning just in case. They shut him down when Herrick got out of it. Now the wind, the 3-1. Doesn't get the call. That maybe should have been a strike, looking at StatCast. Tried to backdoor a slider. And instead it's a 1-out walk. His second walk issued. This inning he did get the leadoff batter for the first time tonight, but Romero now aboard with 1 out. And here is Carlos Castro, who got behind 0-2, but then grounded a hard single into left for a run back in the first. First pitch to him, he swings and misses, changeup, lunging at it a bit. You know, Castro, he had an incredibly rare feat. The other night against Staten Island, he threw out 5 runners in 1 game, 3 in 1 inning. Pitch to him is fouled off over the first base side. I think it was 2 caught stealings and 1 back pick. And I saw something like in the big leagues that hasn't been done since the 1910s or the 1920s. There's the 0-2, and it runs inside.
You'd think after the first few they'd learn their lesson.
Well,
oh, we thought that about some other sends we saw this week too. Yeah. So
maybe that's why they're where they are. Pitch is bounced foul over by the third base dugout. Revs are trying to catch those Fairy Hawks in the standings. Half a game behind them for third now. Herrick delivers. Swing and a miss. Change up, strikes him out. Second strikeout for Herrick. That's how you get Castro. And that's, you would think, I mean, it's the first time we're seeing Herrick, but he doesn't throw all that hard. You would think that that's what's going to make him successful here.
Yeah, and he's ultimately a guy that's not afraid to pitch to contact, and you can get the strikeout when he needs to. We've also seen a lot of ground balls.
Here's Sermo, who drives one out to right center. Lean was deep, has to race in right center, and he runs it down. Makes a one-hand grab at full stride in shallow right center as that one was plummeting. No runs, no hits, and one left. Herrick with a scoreless third. We'll go to the bottom half of the third inning. It's still a 3-0 Long Island lead.
People's Bank is happy to sponsor the home of the York Revolution, People's Bank Park. People's Bank has been serving the community for more than 155 years, committed to helping their clients achieve their dreams and live confidently. That commitment continues at People's Bank Park with Rebs games, concerts, events, youth sports, and much more. We're proud to partner of the York Revolution, and we look forward to seeing you at People's Bank Park. People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
What recreational sport is sweeping the country? It's pickleball, a blend of tennis, badminton, and ping pong. It's great fun for everyone, young and old. Where can you find the right footwear for pickleball?
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet sports shoes, of course. Come try Acacia, the official footwear brand for USA Pickleball. The Dink Shot and the new Signature Pro models are both designed exclusively for pickleball. It's time for you to get onto the court, but stay out of the kitchen with Acacia Pickleball shoes. You'll find them now at Flying Feet Sports Shoes, 1511 Mount Rose Avenue in York.
Need an excavating contractor for your upcoming project? Get it done locally and get it done right with Barnes & Barnes Incorporated Excavating. Locally owned and in business since 2005, Barnes & Barnes Incorporated Excavating is a small excavating and landscaping business offering demolition, excavating, landscaping, foundations, concrete, sewer and water hookups, lot clearing, welding, fabrication, and more. Located in Windsor at 30 North Blacksmith Avenue, Barnes & Barnes will get the job done right. Call Scott to schedule your project at 717-515-3495. That's 515-3495. Or email him at barnesbarnesscottinc@gmail.com. That's barnesbarnesscottinc@gmail.com.
Downtown's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Bottom half of the third inning, it's a 3-0 Long Island lead. Akil Morris has been sharp early. Retired 6 of the 7 that he's faced. Connor Lean, who made that running grab to end the top of the third inning, will lead things off. He's been swinging it well this week. He's hitting .261, 13 home runs. And one of those Wednesday night. And Morris with the pitch. Fastball over for a strike. Lean 1 for 2 off Morris this year. Again, the Revs faced him once back in June at Long Island. Pitch, it is down and away. I don't know where I would start on a list of things that are wrong with this schedule this year. There's the wind from Morris, the 1-1 fastball just missed. But Long Island's a division rival. It's later August. This is their first visit. There's the 2-1, swinging a line drive to center field at De Aza, and he's right there waiting on it, makes the grab. Lean stung it, but that's out number 1. Where would you start, Jake?
I would start with the incessant amount of time certain teams are playing each other this year. We have constantly hit on the 32 times against Lancaster. Gastonia and High Point are playing 41 times this year. The Legends of the Genomes are playing 40-plus times this year.
Here's Lenin Rodriguez, and he jumps back. Pitch missed inside.
I mean, there are 8 other teams you could have been scheduling them against. But
you didn't. Here's the 1-0 swing, and this is popped up. Out by second base. Frias drifts back. He's under it waiting, makes the one-hand catch. We'll have to ask Michael next door how many times they play Staten Island. Here's Troy Stokes Jr. back at the top. He popped up second his first time. Morris now has retired 8 of 9 the first time through the order and 7 straight. 3-0 Ducks lead. Pitch to Stokes. He swings and he foul tips it back behind the plate. Might have a quick answer for you here. Pitch to Troy, that's down and away, gets to the backstop. They've played so far 25 times. And well, there you go. There will be 9 more. So 34. It's gross.
Well, the North might have gotten off easier than the South, I guess, this year.
Yeah. There's a ball up high, 2-1. I guess so.
The Honey Hunters and Rockers are, get this, playing tonight in Alex Sanabia's Gastonia debut.
On the 2-1, swinging a foul back to the net. How's he doing?
Well, the Honey Hunters are leading 3-0 bottom 4. Sanabia has been good. 4 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts on 56 pitches.
Morris delivers. Slider bends outside. 3-2.
Stole my notes.
Oh, did I?
I think.
Oh, jeez. I am a thief.
I was looking for him to find the schedule, and I couldn't.
A fastball down and away, and Stokes walks. So just the second base runner. 2-out walk. Here comes Elmer Reyes. Elmer's gold elbow guard really stands out with the sleeveless black jersey tonight. He's got gold on the shin guard as well. Like to see him wear that gold home run chain. That would really complete the ensemble. He singled his first time up. Revs are down 3-0. Pitch to Elmer. He takes a little high. Cutter. Now Morris from the belt. And delivers. Stokes runs and a swing and a pop-up foul and back out of play. Troy's next steal will be his 30th. He's 5th in the league in steals with 29. And Jeffrey Perez, it enters play tonight, 1 outside the top 10. He is up to 23. Come a mostly overcast night. Lights are about halfway on. 3/4 on. Pitch to Elmer. It's a changeup low. 2 balls and a strike.
And DiCarlo behind the plate has thrown out the second most runners this year with 20. That on 90 attempts against him.
Morris ready. The 2-1. And it's up high.
Well, you see all these high stolen base against numbers, and this is a conversation we had the other day. A lot of times, these are double steals.
That's true.
And the catcher would only have a chance to throw out one of them. It's a bit of an unfair piece of the stat line.
And pitchers do not hold them like they used to. There he goes. 3-1 is swung on and popped. Third base side and foul ground. Romero back by the Long Island bullpen seating, and he makes the play. So the Revs go quietly through the first 3 innings tonight. A 2-out walk to Stokes is left on base. And we'll head to the 4th. Jake with the play-by-play. The Revs trailing the Ducks 3-0.
Named one of the best advisors in the state and the country, Kevin Smith and the team of Smith Wealth Advisory Group can help you develop a customized retirement income plan. As specialists in retirement planning, they will guide you on Social Security, pension choices, 401k and retirement plan rollovers, required minimum distributions, taxation, and optimal distribution strategies. For all your retirement planning needs, contact one of the nation's best, Smith Wealth Advisory Group, located right here in York. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
As part of our innovative and bold 10-year plan, Delivering for America, the Postal Service is focused on building a more stable and empowered workforce and is aggressively hiring part-time flexible city carriers. The Postal Service notes that this is a career position with competitive wages, health care, and pension benefits and paid time off. Applications are being accepted online at usps.com/careers beginning June 16th and continuing until all positions are filled. Applicants must be 18 years of age and be able to pass drug screening and a criminal background investigation. Applicants must be able to work weekends and holidays. See the job posting for full details on duties, responsibilities, requirements, and benefits information. Job postings are updated frequently, so check back often for additional opportunities. The United States Postal Service is an equal opportunity employer, offering a fast-paced, rewarding work environment with competitive compensation packages, on-the-job training, and opportunities for advancement. The Postal Service generally receives no tax dollars for operating expenses and relies on the sale of postage, products, and services to fund its operations.
Take us on the go with the new WOYK app. Download on the Apple and Google Play stores today. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Head to the top of the fourth from Peoples Bank Park. Revs trail it 3-0 with Long Island coming to bat. They'll have the bottom third, Joe DiCarlo, Zui Lin, and Vladimir Frias up against Ben Herrick. The lefty making his York debut through 3 innings so far. And DiCarlo, he got to ground into a double play to end the first inning. First pitch to the Long Island backstop is swung on and popped foul. Out to the right, out of play. And through 3 innings, just 4 hard hit balls against Herrick. StatCast defines a hard hit ball as exit velocity over 95. Herrick has allowed a lot of soft contact. This one's driven, though, out towards left field. Melky looking up, and it is gone. Right over the WellSpan Health portion of the arch nemesis. Joe DiCarlo's 3rd of the year, 40th driven in. And Long Island continues to pad this lead. It's now 4-0. And Herrick, after the scoreless 3rd inning, allows the long ball to DiCarlo to lead off the 4th. And Zue Lin digs in. Batting from the left side, he doubled his first time up. Eventually scored on a fielder's choice. Nash in at first base, left on left matchup, and the first pitch from Herrick misses inside. Tried the fastball that time. Lin in just his 4th game with Long Island as Herrick winds. And this one runs inside and gets him. Lin is aboard for the 2nd time on the hit by pitch. And you have to think that action will resume, and it will as Rowdy starts to make his way back to the bullpen mound. Herrick so far through 3+ innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, 3 of them earned, 2 walks, 2 Ks. A hit by pitch now and the home run. Now he has the 9-hole hitter Vladimir Frias. Frias a single his first time up, and the first one from Herrick misses up and out. Herrick has struggled to find the zone here this inning after the home run. Pitch, and it's on the ground to short. Reyes on a high hop, goes to second for one. The turn from Jeffrey is high, but Nash able to corral it, put the tag on Frias, and a 6-4-3 double play ball. And the second ground ball double play rolled in the game by Herrick. And his 6th ground ball out that he has recorded in this game. Back to the top of the order, and Phil Caulfield. Leadoff man batting from the left side. First pitch, and this one's tapped softly to the right, but foul into the first base coach's box. Caulfield's reached on an error and knocked in a run on the fielder's choice and stolen a base so far tonight. With Lou Ford on deck, 0-1. Curveball waved at and missed. A slow one, 72 from Herrick. And he is ahead 0-2. 2 strikeouts so far tonight, and he has kept hitters off balance, especially lefties. With that curveball, 0-2, off the hands, flared into center, and that'll fall for a hit. Threw one in on the hands, and just a bloop single by Caulfield. He's aboard for the 3rd time tonight, his first hit. And it's a 2-out base runner, and that brings up Lou Ford. Player manager tonight, entering play for his 2,361st game in professional baseball. First to throw over, and Caulfield's back in. Remember, he took off back in the 2nd inning on an attempted pickoff attempt and made it to second.
That's more games than the Revs franchise.
The pitch, and it misses high. He has been playing professional baseball longer than I have been alive, if you want to put that into perspective.
Wow.
1-0 to Ford here. And Herrick dots the outside corner for a strike. Ford singled in the first, came around to score, and then was part of the strike him out, throw him out double play in the 2nd inning that ended the frame. 1-1, and there it goes, Caulfield again, and this time they have in a rundown. Nash will throw to Jeffrey. Jeffrey the pump, and he lays the tag on Caulfield to end the inning. 1-3-4 on the pickoff from Ben Herrick. And Caulfield is cut down to end the inning. 1 run for Lancaster on 2 hits, and none left. The home run from Joe DiCarlo adds to their lead, however. We go to the bottom of the 4th. The Ducks lead it 4-0.
This is Revolution Manager Mark Mason. I love a great local neighborhood bar, and no matter what night of the week, Racehorse Tavern in Thomasville has something for you. Open 7 days a week, 3 till midnight, Monday through Wednesday, noon until 2 a.m., Thursday through Saturday, and Sundays noon to midnight. Live music every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, karaoke every Thursday, and bike nights Thursdays throughout the summer. Plus pool league Sunday through Thursday, and a 4-season patio with full bar and food service. Stop in to visit my pal Jim DeLisio at the Racehorse Tavern, 738 North Beesicker Road in Thomasville. For more info, visit their website at racehorsetavern.com.
Drunk driving prevention is a priority at Anheuser-Busch. You can't drive drunk if you don't drive there. Encourage friends to sign the Decide to Ride petition on DecideToRide.com. Brought to you by Anheuser-Busch, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, Uber, Brewery Products, and WOYK. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
With locations in both Manchester and Dover, you can always hit a home run with Home Run Hoagies when you bite into our delicious, mouth-watering, fresh-made hoagies. Don't forget to add a slice of our delicious cheese curds or even mozzarella sticks. You can slide in and check out our menu at pizzaboxhoagieshop.com. We also offer made-from-scratch hot, delicious pizza. And if your base is still aren't full, we're not stopping you there. We also have something for your sweet tooth. Delicious cheesecake, Reese's peanut butter chocolate cake, and dare we mention, the best cannolis in the ballpark. Only here at Pizza Box.
Listen live, on demand, and on the go. Download the new WOYK app on the Apple and Google Play stores today.
York comes to bat in the bottom of the fourth. A lot of work to do. They trail it 4-0, and they have mustered just one hit against Ducks starter Akil Morris through 3 innings at the plate. As Morris waits for Mike Rainbow Trout to finish his routine in between innings. He is coughing up jerseys right now. And a guy. I think he ate downtown. The Superstars, again, are appearing tonight. In total, we'll see 6 different of them. Mike Rainbow Trout, by far, with the most interesting routine so far. Over 45 different characters that they showcase throughout the country. They're always a popular act wherever they go. And perhaps maybe bought a little more time for this Revs offense. They'll have Kelvin Nash, Nelly Rodriguez, and Melky Mesa in this inning. Morris threw 3, 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. York has mustered 2 hard hits against them, one of them being the Elmer Reyes single, which is the lone York hit on the night. Kelvin Nash flew out to center field his first time up, and he digs in. They don't play him in the full overshift this time. Morris's first delivery, and he drops a hammer in for a called strike. Morris working quickly into the wind again, and Nash takes down an Hawaii this time. 4-0 Long Island. In the bottom of the 4th inning, series opener between these teams as Nash swings and taps one foul. Telvin's next home run will move him up the Atlantic League's all-time leaderboard into a tie for 8th as he takes down and away here to even the count at 2. He's had 9 on the year since his return to York. His last one moved him into the top 10 at 103 all-time in Atlantic League history. And he's rung up on a fastball at the knees for a called strike 3. Morris's 3rd strikeout. The 2nd he's gotten looking tonight. And Nash is retired to start the 4th. That brings up Nelly Rodriguez. Nelly was rung up looking to end the 1st inning. And he had a tough stretch against Lancaster by his standards. Just 1 of 12. First one from Morris. Here he swings, hits it high in the air. Deaza a couple steps back, but he has a read on it, and he'll put it away in center for the 2nd out of the inning. So Morris continues to hold the Revs in check. Through 3 2/3 now, Melky Mesa will come to the plate. Morris made 1 start against York, 6 innings, 6 hits, 1 earned, 3 strikeouts and 2 walks. Pitch, and a breaking ball drops in for a strike to Melky, who struck out to start the 2nd. Winds and deals here, and on the ground is short. Lynn will play it, couple shuffles, throw across, and it's dug out on the back end. A good pick by Sermo at first. 6-3 on the putout, and it's a 1-2-3 bottom of the 4th inning for Akil Morris. We go to the top of the 5th inning. York still trails this one. Ducks lead it 4-0.
We've got what it takes to make dreams come true. We're First Capital FGU.
of a tropical vacation, a mountainside retreat, or a cross-country road trip? Well, don't just dream about it, do it! Hello, I'm Tara Hauser, VP of Marketing and Business Development for First Capital Federal Credit Union. Right now, you can borrow from $500 to $7,500 at a rate as low as 4.99% for up to 24 months. Let us help you finance your dream vacation. Talk to a loan officer today or apply online at firstcapitalfcu.com. First Capital, putting you first, federally insured by NCUA.
We're first for loans, first for you. We're First Capital FCU. First Capital Federal Credit Union.
The York County Solid Waste Authority turns up the heat every day, on your garbage, that is. Advanced waste-to-energy technology is used to burn garbage at 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit in environmentally controlled combustion units. This reduces air emissions and produces electricity, enough to power 20,000 homes every minute of every day. Visit www.ycswa.com to learn more. In York County, garbage is power.
New FM signal, new website. Get features, live broadcasts, and on-demand game broadcasts and shows online at 989WOYK.com.
Ben Herrick stays out on the mound in his Revs debut. He's gone through 4 innings against these Ducks, 7 hits, 4 runs, 3 of them earned. 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Last inning, the solo home run to Joe DiCarlo. And now he faces Lou Ford, who was at the plate at the end of last inning, as Phil Caulfield was caught stealing on a good heads-up pickoff attempt by Ben Herrick. First one to Ford, swings and taps it on the ground, foul. Ford tonight, a single, and then part of a strike him out, throw him out double play that ended the second inning. And on that strike him out, throw him out, it was the 15th caught stealing by Lenin Rodriguez behind the plate this year for the Revs. Leads the team as a whole in that department as this one misses up and away. And moved him into a tie for 7th in caught stealings in the league with former Lancaster catcher Colton Shaver. 1-1, and this one's ripped into left center field. That's down for a base hit. That's going to get into the gap. Lean will play it off the wall. Ford's going to try for 2. The throw in is late, and Ford's in with a leadoff double. Maybe he gets better with age, as that is his 2nd hit of the night. He's in scoring position for Alejandro De Aza. De Aza, the batting average leader in the Atlantic League, entering play today. Getting .340. 8 points up on the next closest, which is Andretti Cordero. And now with the runner on second, Lenin will go out and chat potentially about signs with Herrick behind the plate. Now, Courtney Mack, who was scheduled to make the start on Sunday, will be the one throwing in the pen. And that double for Ford, just his 4th on the season. Overall, his 27th hit. Alejandro De Aza, left on left matchup. Ford off of second. First pitch and a breaking ball. Drops inside. 1-0. De Aza, plenty of big league time. Started off with the White Sox in 2014, part of a postseason team with the Orioles. 1-0. Breaking ball. This one's hit in the air. Left center field. Slicing into the gap. Melky back. Lean back. And Melky making the over-the-shoulder catch. Ford will tag from second, and he slides into third safely. A long fly out for DeAza. He's 0 for 3 today. And a loud out number 1 here in the 5th. Ford, however, does tag up to third, and another run for Long Island now 90 feet away with Davidson Romero digging in. Their cleanup hitter already has an RBI tonight, a single backing the first inning. Has also walked tonight as the Revs bring the infield in. First one is a fastball that dots the outside corner for a strike. DeAza gave that last ball a ride, but great play by Melky, making the over-shoulder catch in the gap. Changeup drops down and away here. 1 ball and 1 strike to Romero. 15 homers, now 57 driven in for the Ducks third baseman. Herrick working from the windup again. This one's grounded up the middle past Herrick and into center field for a base hit. Second RBI tonight for Romero. And the Ducks add to the lead. It's now 5-0. And here comes Mace. Looks like the Revs debut will be done for Ben Herrick. He gets through 4 1/3, 8 hits. 9 hits. 5 runs, 4 earned, responsible for another man on base. He is out, Courtney Mack is in, and we'll tell you more when we come back.
Planting a tree, putting in a fence, whatever your project, Columbia Gas reminds you to be safe and call 811 before you dig and know what's below. Safe digging is no accident. Call 811 at least 3 business days before you start your digging project, and your utility companies will come out to mark any underground lines near your work area. Calling 811 is free for Pennsylvania homeowners, and it's the law. For more information, visit ColumbiaGasPA.com.
Facing a legal issue can be a frightening time. What's my course of action? How do I know who to call? Fortunately, the York County Bar Association makes it easy. Now, you only need to make one call to find the right lawyer for you. Call the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right lawyer with our Attorney Connection Lawyer Referral Service. Just call 854-8755 or visit yorkbar.com. Don't hesitate in getting the help you need. Contact the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right attorney at the right time.
With its selection of delicious wings, cheesesteaks, and seasonal specials, Granfalloon's Tavern is the place to be all summer long. Located in downtown York, Granfalloon's even features live outdoor music every Saturday night. Open daily at 4 p.m. and noon on Fridays and Saturdays. You can even park in the City Hall parking lot after 5 p.m. Granfalloon's Tavern is a great place for all ages 21 and up. For more information, visit falloons.com and come out to enjoy.
Listen live, on demand, and on the go. Download the new WOYK app on the Apple and Google Play stores today.
This is Troy Stokes Jr. You're listening to York Revolution Baseball, the home of the Revs, Sports Radio 98.9.
Well, as Troy was saying, you're listening to York Revolution Baseball Friday evening here at People's Bank Park, as the Ducks have gone ahead 5-0 and have chased the debuting Ben Herrick from this game. 4 1/3, 9 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned. And responsible for Romero on first base as Carlos Castro digs in. And the new arm for the Revs, the right-hander Courtney Mack. First pitch to Castro, and it gets the inside corner for a called strike. Mack was the scheduled Sunday starter, but Mace had mentioned that he could potentially be available in relief. The pitch here, and this one's popped up on the infield. Perez in. He calls off Nash, and he will make the catch about a step into the infield grass. For the second out of the inning, Castro is retired. Courtney Mack has made 1 relief appearance for the Revs. pitched the Friday evening against the Genomes, where he threw a scoreless frame. With the Revs, 3 appearances, 2 starts, this being his 4th, second in relief. 9 1/3, 6 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned, 7 strikeouts to 9 walks. As Jose Sermo digs in from the left side with 2 away. Mac's first pitch, tapped on the ground, right side, but foul. It's worth noting in the Genome series that Mac did throw the inning of relief on Friday and turned around to make the spot start on Sunday. Pitch, and high fastball, check swing, appeal down, and no go, says Doug McFarlane. But then again, that was after 1 inning of relief, and we'll see if Mace deploys him for multiple innings here as he enters in the 5th. Pitch, and an off-speed one misses high. 2 balls and a strike. If not, the next man in the rotation would be Austin Nicely. Potentially, they slide him up with the off day. The following day, on Monday, high fastball swung on and missed this time by Sermo, and the count's even at 2. 5-0 Long Island. They've plated one more here in the 5th. Davidson Romero's RBI single scored Lou Ford, who led off the frame with a double. 2-2. And a fastball misses just high. That works the count full. Romero will be in motion at first. Sermo a walk and a fly out tonight. Max set at the belt to the plate, and it misses away, ball 4. So Max surrenders the 2-out walk. Sermo walks for the 2nd time tonight. And that will turn it over to Joe DiCarlo, who had a big swing in the 4th inning, a solo homer to lead off over the nemesis. Overall on the night, 1 for 2. Also is grounded into a double play. First one from Mac, and he watches a fastball across for a strike. Reds will have the force at any bag here against the Long Island backstop. 0-1. Fastball this time makes him dance a little bit as it misses inside. Carlos started the year as one of the top hitters in the Atlantic League, was on the average leaderboards all throughout the first month or so of the season. Pitch, and another one this time up and in. Against the Revs, he's been a tough out. Came in 12 of 27. 5 extra base hits. Has added another extra base hit tonight with the solo homer. Overall, a .291 hitter. 2-1. And watches one across for a called strike. Inner half that time. He evens the count at 2. So 2-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ducks lead it 5-0 in the top of the 5th. Courtney Mack trying to keep that deficit from getting any larger. The 2-2. Tapped on the ground, foul into the Long Island dugout. Actually hits a railing and pops over into the stands. So we'll do it again, 2-2. DiCarlo with that homer in the 4th, eclipsed the 40 RBI plateau. The pitch, and it swung on and missed. Went with the high slider. Mac gets the strikeout to end the frame, but Long Island scores another run. They do it on 2 hits and strand 2. We will go to the bottom of the 5th inning. York has just mustered 1 hit against Akil Morris through 4. They'll come to bat in the bottom of the 5th, trailing at 5-0.
Hey, Fred, did you see that Shipley Energy was hiring CDL drivers?
Really? My buddy works there. He's been driving for them for over 20 years. Must be a nice place to work.
Yeah, I saw online that they're hiring transport drivers and propane and heating oil delivery drivers.
Do you need to have a hazmat?
Nah, they'll help us get one. They also give 4 weeks vacation, benefits like healthcare, and we'll get to be home every night.
I'm going to check it out tonight.
Yeah, man. Go to shipleyenergy.com/drive and apply. It took me less than 5 minutes.
I'm pulling it up on my phone right now.
Come on down to Stewartstown Smokehouse and Beer Barn for the best barbecue around. Order our delicious smokehouse burger, or grab a bite of our tasty smoked beef brisket, or full rack of baby back ribs. You can find us on the corner of Hill Street and Mill Street, just a few minutes from Hopewell Area Recreation Parks and the Mason-Dixon Library. We even have a large assortment of domestic and craft beers and specialty cocktails. Order online today for carryout at stewartstownsmokehouse.com.
Penny Pretzel here from the York Philly Pretzel Factory. I am live at the Revolution game, and the batter got a hit. He just ran past the bases and into the stands, and I can't believe my eyes. He's making a line drive right to the York Philly Pretzel Factory concession stand. Looks like he's ordering a pretzel with cheese dip. Now where's he off to? He's headed straight to our store at 2058 South Queen Street, York. The umpire is now shouting, "It's good, it's great, it's the best pretzel ever!" Looks like another home run.
Listen live and on demand with the new WOYK app and online at 989WOYK.com.
Another run in the top half of the 5th for Long Island. They've scored in 4 of 5 innings tonight, lead at 5-0. With Akil Morris still going strong on the mound through 4 innings, just 1 hit, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. As the Revs will try to cut back into this deficit. They'll have Jeffrey Perez, Josue Herrera, and Connor Lean this inning. The lone hit and Elmer Reyes single in the 1st inning. Troy Stokes Jr. walk, the only other base runner. Pitch. And Perez takes up high, switch hitter batting left. Started the game with an error at second, but it's been a part of 2 ground ball double plays, and he swings on the ground to second here, backhanded by Frias. He'll make the throw in time to beat Perez. 4-3 on the putout for the first out of the 5th. And 5 straight retired since the Stokes walk by Akil Morris. And has retired 12 of his last 13. Josue Herrera digs in. He lined out to first his first time up. Another left-handed batter. Pitch. And he swings. Hits it in the air. Right center field. Over his Caulfield. Diving in the gap. He can't get it. It rolls to the wall. De Aza plays it. Herrera being sent around second. He'll try for third. And he is in standing with a 1-out triple. Josue Herrera got it past the dive of Caulfield into the gap. The first 3-bagger of the year for the Revs slugger, who was trying to settle into the everyday third base role. 90 feet away is the Revs' first run of the night, and here's Connor Lean. With the runner on third, Morris will stay in the windup. Lean a fly out, hit it hard to center field, but right at De Aza to start the third. Pitch here, fastball misses off the plate away, 1-0. Last night we saw Jeffrey Perez thrown out, trying to extend double into a triple. No problem for Herrera here tonight, as Lean goes fishing at a curveball down this time, swings through it, 1-1. Morris continues to work quick. They set up away on Lean. And he swings and fouls it off to the right, out of play. Day is over for Ben Herrick, officially with the book closed. 4 1/3, 9 hits, 5 runs, 4 of them earned, 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. And with no action in the pen, we are led to believe it'll be Courtney Mack again for the 6th inning. Pitch to Lean. He hits it on the ground hard to the left, but foul just outside the third base line. 1-2. And the Revs, that Josue Herrera triple, just their 2nd hit of the night against Morris, and 3rd overall base runner. Into the wind again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And it's in the dirt. Throw down by DiCarlo behind the plate is in time. 4th strikeout for Morris. Herrera holds at 3rd. Went with the changeup that time. Lean swung over top of it. And now the 9-hitter, Lenin Rodriguez. Rodriguez enjoyed quite the offensive series in the 2 starts he got against Lancaster. Of course, Tuesday, the catalyst with a 2-home run, 5 RBI game. First one here, misses up and in. Popped out to second his first time up. But that 2-homer game brought his season total to 7. That matches his career total going into this season. 1-0. He watches a changeup down, 2-0. Pitch number 60 that time from Morris. Outfield play straight away against the Revs backstop. 2-0 pitch. And this time washes the fastball outside corner for a strike. Josue Herrera, the runner at 3rd with 2 away. He had a 1-out triple. Just the Revs' 2nd hit on the night. Stokes on deck, 2-1. Swung on, hit high in the air, shallow left. Ford over towards the line, coming in now, and he'll make the catch to end the inning. No run score for the Revs, 1 hit and 1 left. Josue Herrera's triple is left stranded. And now we go to the top of the 6th inning. Long Island still holds a 5-0 lead.
As part of our innovative and bold 10-year plan, Delivering for America, the Postal Service is focused on building a more stable and empowered workforce and is aggressively hiring part-time flexible city carriers. The Postal Service notes that this is a career position with competitive wages, health care, and pension benefits and paid time off. Applications are being accepted online at usps.com/careers beginning June 16th and continuing until all positions are filled. Applicants must be 18 years of age and be able to pass drug screening and a criminal background investigation. Applicants must be able to work weekends and holidays. See the job posting for full details on duties, responsibilities, requirements, and benefits information. Job postings are updated frequently, so check back often for additional opportunities. The United States Postal Service is an equal opportunity employer, offering a fast-paced, rewarding work environment with competitive compensation packages, on-the-job training, and opportunities for advancement. The Postal Service generally receives no tax dollars for operating expenses and relies on the sale of postage, products, and services to fund its operations.
This summer, while lawns are growing, so are we at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Our team at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care is growing, and we're seeking qualified candidates to grow with us. Join our world-class team-based environment and get your foot on the lawn of a new career with the leading provider of lawn care, tree care, and landscaping services in York, Adams, and Cumberland counties. Be part of our team. Find out more at heritagelawnandlandscape.com.
Downtown's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
It is still Courtney Mack on the mound for the Revs as we go to the top of the 6th inning. The Long Island Ducks in their first game at Peoples Bank Park this season. They lead it by a score of 5-0. They have plated runs in 4 of the first 5 innings at the plate. If you hear the Kubota, that's because another superstar was on the field in between innings. This time, Ken Giraffe Jr., who played limbo with a young fan. Surprisingly nimble for his size. If you're wondering, they used the Reds version of Ken Griffey Jr. I would have gone with the Mariners, but that's just me. So Courtney Mack will face 8, 9, and 1, Lynn, Frias, and Caulfield. He relieved Ben Herrick last inning. First pitch, and a fastball misses down. Mack 2/3 so far. A walk, a strikeout. Now faces a clean slate here in the 6th. Fastball misses high to Lynn, who has doubled, scored, and was hit by a pitch. Again, just his 4th game since joining the Ducks. 2-0. And this one is a fastball called strike at the letters. Mack working quickly into the wind, 2-1, and another fastball misses high. Again, Mack, although he was scheduled as the Sunday starter, was listed to be available in relief tonight. 3-1, and a fastball misses up and away. So Lynn is aboard for the 3rd time tonight to lead off the 6th inning. Now the 9-hole hitter, Vladimir Frias. Ace listed Mack as available because, given that he has not seen Ben Herrick throw in a live game, was not sure what he would get. Mixed results, you could say, in his first start. Was able to roll 2 big double play balls and a pickoff attempt as well. First pitch to Frias, and Mack goes downstairs, swung on and missed. 0-1. The Revs, on the other hand, have mustered just 2 hits through 5 innings against Akil Morris. Mack from the stretch. Long look in, now to the plate, and this one misses down. Trying a similar spot that time. We'll give you scores from elsewhere this inning around the league, brought to you by Wolf's Bus Lines. As Mack is set and now steps off. Alex Sanabria, 6 scoreless innings so far in his Gastonia debut, allowing just 2 hits. As they lead High Point 5-0. There goes the runner, tap back to the mound. Mack looks at second, only play is to first, with Lynn running on the pitch. And the first out of the inning on the 1-3 put out. Lancaster makes the trip down to Charleston. The Dirty Birds, fresh off of getting blown out last night on their home turf to High Point, they lead it 2-0 in the bottom of the 5th against the Barnstormers, who are trying to snap out of a sudden skid. Batter now back to the top of the order, and Phil Caulfield. Pitch, and a fastball misses off the plate away. He's been aboard all 3 times, 1 hit. That was a single back in the 4th, but he was caught stealing to end that inning. It's ahead 1-0, batting from the left. Mack's pitch. Tries to drop a breaking pitch, but misses high. 2 balls and no strikes. Southern Maryland hosting the Genomes. That is a close one in the top of the 4th. Crabs lead it 3-2 in Waldorf, but the Genomes have the bases loaded with 2 outs in the top half of the 4th. Pitch from Mack, and it swung on and missed. So I believe smoke coming from the train has made its way overhead at Peoples Bank Park. doesn't smell all too compelling. Pitch, and it misses up and away. Now I don't know if Caulfield's stepping out because he doesn't want to hit in this smoke.
I mean, does that thing do anything to actually help our lives here in York? All it does is shut down traffic every day. And now this.
Oh, we have our first smoke stoppage of the year. The air looks a little clearer now as Caulfield will get back in the box. It's got a 3-1 count. And now Lynn on second base with one away. Max sets at the belt and delivers, and it's fouled back. That'll work the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. One other game at Wild Health Field, because there's always something going on at Wild Health Field. This time it's the Legends hosting, but they trail Staten Island 3-1. Staten Island has been playing some very good baseball recently. Maybe the heroic outing of Nelson Figueroa has lifted their spirits a little bit. 3-2. This one's hit in the air, right center field. Back on it, Stokes. He will make the catch in the gap. Runner Lynn will tag from second and make his way to third. Caulfield gave it a ride, but Stokes able to run it down. Second out of the 6th inning. And that brings Lou Ford to the plate. Lou Ford in his 22nd season of professional baseball, 12th season with the Ducks, and the 8th in which he has served as a player coach, tonight serving as a player manager. First one to him here, he watches it high. In 2014, the Atlantic League's Player of the Year. Set the single season records for hits with 189 and games played at 140. 1-0. And Mack drops a breaking ball in there for a strike to even the count at 1. 3-time Atlantic League All-Star, 2014, 2015, and 2018. 1-1. Check swing, and home plate umpire Bill Reuter says he went around. Mack ahead 1-2. 6 seasons in Major League Baseball. 5 with the Twins and a short stint with the Orioles. 1-2. Pop back foul, and Ford stays alive. Ford with his first inning single is also now riding a 6-game hitting streak. As he continues to do it all, that close stance from the right side, 1-2, and he will stay alive again, popping it foul off to the right and out of play. In 2003 to 2007 with the Twins. He was 12th round draft pick of them all the way back in 1999. Another 1-2 from Mack, and Ford will swing, drive it out to right field. Stokes going back, he looks up, and it is gone. Lou Ford, his 3rd hit of the night. This one a 2-run homer. And the Ducks go up top. It's 7-0. Ford's 5th of the year. The 207th of his long professional career. As things go bad to worse for the Revs here tonight. He had to go up to get that one. Into the wind, Alejandro De Aza to the plate. He swings, lines it into shallow center field, and that drops for a base hit. So De Aza gets his first hit of the night. He's into the hit column. As they continue to put up runs here tonight. Now their 11th hit as well. 7-0. Ducks lead it in the top of the 6th. Davidson Romero digs in. He's got 2 RBIs tonight, and he swings and misses at an off-speed pitch from Mack. Romero has also been aboard all 3 times tonight. 2 singles and a walk. Pitch and a swing and a miss. Mack attacked down in the zone that time, and he's ahead 0-2. So the Ducks have now scored in 5 of their 6 innings at the plate tonight. Oh-2, and a slider breaks down and away. For Romero, he was the 2019 Atlantic League Championship Series MVP. A 5-game series win against Sugar Land. 1-2, and he taps it on the ground, third base. There is Herrera. He'll shuffle, throw across in time. And the inning is over. But the Ducks plate 2 more. They do it on 2 hits. Strand 1, the 2-run homer by player manager Lou Ford has put them ahead. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It is 7-0 Ducks.
People's Bank is happy to sponsor the home of the York Revolution, People's Bank Park. People's Bank has been serving the community for more than 155 years, committed to helping their clients achieve their dreams and live confidently. That commitment continues at People's Bank Park, with Revs games, concerts, events, youth sports, and much more. We're proud to partner with the York Revolution, and we look forward to seeing you at People's Bank Park. People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When you work with an independent insurance agent, you put the power of choice to work for you. Independent agents know several companies and their coverages, which means more options. And because companies like Donegal Insurance Group use the independent agent system, you not only get quality insurance, you also save money. The independent insurance agent system. Discover the power of choice. Contact Kochman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Kochman. Kochman Kunkel Insurance.
At Harley-Davidson, we are building more than machines. We stand for the timeless pursuit of adventure, freedom for the soul. Harley-Davidson embodies a quest for adventure and a passion to deliver and experience the unexpected. A story as legendary as ours starts with passionate employees to keep building our legend and leading our industry through innovation, evolution, and emotion. Join our winning team. We are looking for supervisors, engineers, production technicians, maintenance mechanics, maintenance toolmakers, and maintenance electricians. Entry-level hourly production positions start at $23.04 per hour. Apply today at www.jobs.h-d.com.
Get the latest on the Orioles with the Baltimore Baseball Show, hosted by Dan Connolly. Mondays at 6 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Revs still looking for their first run. They trail it 7-0 as the right-hander Akil Morris has been dominant for the Ducks so far in this series opener. Defense straight away on the leadoff man Troy Stokes Jr. First one from Morris misses high. There is a defensive change for Long Island. Lou Ford goes out with a bang after the home run in the top half. He's replaced by Dustin Woodcock in left field. Pitch to Stokes, and he fouls it back. Rendered up and in that time. Stokes one of just 3 Revs base runners. He had a walk in the 3rd inning, but was eventually left stranded.
Ford's a triple away from the cycle, and he takes himself out.
And it's decisions you have to make as the player manager. The 1-1, and a check swing, appeal down to first, and no swing, says Steve Zawilski.
I wonder if that's part of the plan, because now you're at the point of the game when you really have to start managing.
That is a good point. I was also going to say, to keep playing at 46 years old, you have to manage your body pretty well. So that one misses down from Morris. 3 balls and a strike to Stokes. Stokes chasing some milestones if he does get on base. I'll tell you about that if he can reach. 3-1. Watches a changeup down, and he has worked his second walk of the game. So that'll bring up Elmer Reyes, who has one of the 2 Revs hits tonight. Stokes would become the 10th player in Revs history to reach 30 steals on his next successful attempt. He's 29 of 33 this year and had taken off a couple times last time he was on base, but first a check over and a head first dive back.
Long Island has to have the oldest average position player lineup, right? You'd think. You would imagine. Pitch, and it's down into the dirt, kicks away from DiCarlo, and Stokes will make his way up as Sermo had to go all the way over from first to field that ricochet. It'll be a wild pitch, and Stokes is in scoring position. That might have been a cross-up as DiCarlo goes out to the mound now. We'll take a look at some scores from Major League Baseball this inning. Again, Around the League brought to you by Wolf's Bus Lines. It's partner league, we can do that. Bottom of the 6th in Pittsburgh. They are hosting the Reds this weekend as Cincinnati leads it 3-0. Elmer Reyes back into the box after the meeting. 1-0 the count, and the pitch. Tries to drop off speed inside, but misses. 2 balls and no strikes to Reyes. Again, Troy Stokes Jr. off of second. He led off the inning with a walk. 2-0 pitch. And a cutter drops in at the knees for a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike to Elmer Reyes. I found something exciting, Jake. Baseball Reference has average age. The league average is 28.6. Long Island's position players an average of 31 years old. 2-1, and chased a changeup out of the zone, gets a piece and taps it foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that is the highest. They do have a pretty big outlier. I know. So that definitely helps their cause. Revs are just under the average for the league. 28.2. That's just position players. Two-two to Reyes. He taps it towards the middle. Lynn over. He'll field it behind the second base back. Throw across in time to get the hustling Reyes. Ball was hit behind Stokes, so he will move up to third. And 1 away for Telvin Nash. Plenty of other veterans in the position player group as well. L.J. Mazzilli, Alejandro De Aza as well, and Vladimir Frias, as well as Davidson Romero, all born before 1990. Those are my kind of guys. Lou Ford, 1976. As that one drops in at the knees for a called strike to Nash. Stokes on third. He led off the inning with a walk, moved up on a wild pitch.
And then up to third on the Elmer Reyes groundout. Pitch to Nash. And a cutter misses high and away. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Rev slugger. As Courtney Mack has a bat on deck as Nash swings and hits it to the right side. That's into right field for a base hit. The Reds are on the board. 20th RBI for Telvin Nash, scores Stokes. And they cut into the lead. It's 7-1.
Well, no shutout for you. And Nash here, this homestand, it hasn't hit for as much power, but he's been ripping base hits, getting runners in scoring position. Still a long ways to go tonight, but it's something.
You know, could really ignite a rally, a base hit from your pitcher.
Yeah.
Courtney Mack in his first official at-bat of the season. First pitch to him, he swings and misses on an inside fastball. Tied him up that time. Going back to the Nash at-bat, we've seen him go to the right side a lot in recent weeks as a fastball this time misses down and away. So still no action in the Long Island pen. Morris at 77 pitches. As the pitch is in at the knees for a called strike. We were mistaken. He has 2 official at-bats of the year, both with Charleston. 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. He's down in the count 1-2 here. And the pitch is swung on and missed. So make it 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. 5th strikeout of the night for Morris. And there's 2 away. That'll bring Melky Mesa to the plate. Well, looks like we have inefficient stat packs.
Yeah, that's shameful. And, you know, you may as well let him go as long as he can now. I think you've burned him for Sunday at this point, so get as many innings out of him as you can.
Here is the pitch. Melky swings and fouls it off to the right. I've always been interested. I mean, National League pitchers have done it for years, but a lot of guys like to be in a routine in the dugout in between innings, and sometimes that gets interrupted because you have to go hit. I'm sure that's not ideal for a lot of guys. 0-1. And it's on the ground to short. Lynn from a knee will go to second, and they'll get the lead runner. 6-4 fielders. 6-4 ends the inning. But the Revs plate their first run of the game. They do it on 1 hit, Telvin Nash's single. And we go to the top of the 7th inning. It is still 7-1 Ducks.
Kids today, with Facebook, texting, TV, and video games, seems like fresh air and sunshine are things of the past. Remember playing catch, climbing trees, wholesome backyard fun? Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care remembers, give them lush grass, healthy trees, the good old outdoors. American is baseball and apple pie. Kids have every reason to stay inside. Don't let your lawn be one of them. Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care, world-class care right in your backyard. 717-292-9994.
Summer's in full swing, and Harvey's Rental has you covered for your indoor and outdoor projects. With the biggest selection of steel products on the market, Harvey's Rental will get you set for your next home project. From lawn and garden equipment, pressure washers, post hole diggers, and more, Harvey's Rental has it all. Have a special get-together or party coming up? Harvey's Rental has what you need to make your party memorable. Celebrating 60 years. Visit them in person at 1409 South George Street in York or online at harveysrental.com.
When it comes to insurance and financial services, you need providers you can trust. A team that has the experience and resources of a nationwide leader and the attention and understanding of a neighbor and friend. You need Gensler & Smith Associates. For more than 40 years, Gensler & Smith has been the one-stop shop for the insurance and financial consumers of York County, providing life and group, commercial, and home and auto insurance. Visit GenslerSmith.com or call 717-741-0965. GenslerSmith.com or 717-741-0965.
New FM signal, new website. Visit us online at 989WOYK.com and take us on the go. Download the new WOYK app today.
Head of the 7th inning tonight, 7-1 Long Island. Out hit the Revs 11-3 to this point. Carlos Castro will lead things off as Courtney Mack stays in. It's going an inning and 2/3 so far. 2 runs on the Lou Ford homer last inning. And the first pitch to Castro checks his swing and loops it to shallow center, and it's going to plop down for a hit. A check swing bloop right in between Lean coming in from center and Perez going out from second. Right in between 2 center fielders, in fact, with Jeffrey, a guy who plays all over the field, including much of that time in center. So leadoff base runner on 1 pitch. Castro 2 for 4 tonight. Here comes Jose Sermo. Switch hitter will bat from the left again against Mack. He's 0 for 1 with 2 walks tonight, one of those by Mack. Ben Herrick in his debut, 4 1/3 innings, 5 runs, 4 earned, and Mack's been in since the 5th. First pitch to Sermo, it's down low. Ducks with their 12th hit tonight. Now, they've got an interesting offense. Mentioned a couple of the numbers earlier. Mack with the 1-0, and it's over for a strike. They're 3rd in the league in team batting, but 8th in runs scored, 7th in home runs, and actually next to last in steals. But they strike out the fewest. There goes Castro, pitches high, Lenine the throw, and it's grabbed by Reyes on a short hop, but no chance to get a tag on. Castro with a stolen base. Huh.
Well, you don't see that every day.
It's his 4th with Long Island, 5th in the league this year. But no, you don't see it every day. That's for sure. He's at second, 2-1 on Sermo. Probably caught him by surprise a little bit. Here's the pitch from Mack, and it misses high, 3-1. Joe DiCarlo on deck. Well, Long Island has bullpen activity. Left-hander Jose. Here's the 3-1, and it misses high. A ball 4 to Sermo, who walks for the 3rd time tonight, 2nd time against Mack. Mack's issued 3 free passes.
Well, that is a great baseball name, and you don't see too many double names in baseball, but do you remember, it was a few years ago, he was a prize international free agent named Victor Mesa?
I think so.
Signed with the Marlins.
I do recall that. Here's DiCarlo, swings, hits one in the air, shallow left. Mesa read it, now comes in, and he's there and makes the grab. A little pop up to shallow left field. DiCarlo retired on 1 pitch. So what's he up to these days, Victor?
We will see. He is in AAA Jacksonville right now. He has struggled overall between AA and AAA this year. 222 hitter. Although he was very prized when he first came in. He was ranked as the 60th best prospect in baseball going into 2019.
Here is Sue Lin. He takes a first pitch strike.
And that was after signing when he was 24 years old.
Out of Cuba.
Yes. He signed he and his brother, Victor Mesa Jr.
Oh. Lin, a left-hand hitter. 0-1 pitch. He checks, and it's a called strike on the outer edge. Mack ahead 0-2. Lynn with 5 major league seasons, parts of 5 years. 4 with the Red Sox, last year with the Twins. Mack is set, delivers, and it's down and away. 1-2. It's in the Mets system earlier this year, mostly at AAA Syracuse. Lynn, that is. Tonight he's doubled, been hit by a pitch, and walked. The 1-2, and that misses high. Scored 2 runs. Ducks leading at 7-1 here in the 7th, trying to snap the Revs' 3-game winning streak. Revs' season high is 4. Mack the stretch. Here's the 2-2. Swing, and it's fouled back over the rooftop.
One more point on Victor Mesa. His debut season, rookie season in the Cuban National Series when he was just 15 years old. He was teammates with Jorge Martinez.
Mack, a long stare back at Castro, who's trying to disrupt. Pitch home is swung on, served out into right center. It's a hit. Castro will be held at third. Lean is on it, guns it in toward the mound where Nash receives. Castro, a late start, had to make sure that sailed into the outfield. It did for Lynn, who's on 4 out of 4 times tonight, and that'll load the bases with 1 out.
That's crazy. They're playing professional baseball at 15. When I was 15, I was on JV.
I cannot imagine. I can imagine you on JV. I can't imagine how they. And we do wish Jorge the best. I don't know that we'll see him back this year, but all the departures recently, and he was one of them. Here's Frias. First one is up high. Frias 1 for 3 tonight. A loss tonight, the Revs would be 1,000 and 1,000 all time. It's the 1-0, grounded foul, and their first base coach has to lift a leg. That's Kevin Watley, one of their backup infielders, coaching at first right now. A dog would be proud of the way he lifted his leg there. Mack, the 1-1, and a line drive caught at second by Perez, throws to second, and Reyes has to stretch off the bag. Now the inning will continue, but Jeffrey, lunging to his left, speared the line drive and then pivoted and rifled one to Reyes, who tried to stretch and extend and toe dragged the bag, just couldn't hang on with Sermo hustling back in. Fine grab made for the second out.
Staying on the topic of the departures around the league, brought to you by Wolf's Bus Lines. Alex Sanabria, his day is done, but he is in line for his first Gastonia win. They're leading High Point 8-0 in the 7th. He went 6 2-hit shutout innings.
It's quite the night. Here's Phil Caulfield, who takes a strike. Caulfield 1 for 4 with an RBI, a run, a steal, but caught stealing twice. On the stretch for Mack, here's the 0-1, and a swing and a bouncing ball to first. Nash backhands it, flips to Mack covering, and he works out of the bases loaded jam with no damage done. No runs on 2 hits, 3 left. And it is stretch time here at Peoples Bank Park. The Ducks leading the Revs 7-1.
This is Revolution Manager Mark Mason. I love a great local neighborhood bar, and no matter what night of the week, Racehorse Tavern in Thomasville has something for you. Great food, fantastic bartenders, and ice-cold beer every night. Acoustic acts on Saturday and Sunday afternoons in our Four Seasons patio from 3 to 6. We've even got various fundraising events throughout the year and are a proud sponsor of 5 York City softball teams and the York Revolution, where you can come in as a stranger and leave feeling like family. The Racehorse Tavern, 738 North Beesicker Road in Thomasville. For more info, visit online at racehorsetavern.com.
Many ancient cultures believed our feet to be the source of well-being. In fact, from the moment humankind first stood upright, our feet have been our most fundamental connection with the earth. At Flying Feet, we strive to strengthen that connection with a selection of summer footwear that are fashionably appealing, orthopedically correct, and most importantly, comfortable. Flying Feet. Since we introduced them, OOFOS has been the hottest brand of thongs, slides, and clogs on the market. Lightweight and fashionable, OOF foam technology absorbs 37% more impact than traditional foam footwear materials. Less stress on your feet and joints means OOFOS all-day comfort. Now Flying Feet introduces New Sole. These American-made thongs and slides are soft, lightweight, and super comfortable. Their supportive footbed addresses a variety of foot ailments. New soles are especially good for water fun as they float, are non-porous, and slip-resistant. See all of the men's and women's styles available for your summer fun at Flying Feet. Flying Feet. Flying Feet Sports Shoes, the sportswear specialty store without specialty prices. 1511 Mount Rose Avenue behind Domino's Pizza, just off exit 18 of I-83.
Listen live and on demand with the new WOYK app and online at 989WOYK.com.
Revs trail 7-1. Akeel Morris will give way to the Long Island bullpen. Harry Canary up here in the press box led Take Me Out to the ball game tonight. 7-1 Ducks lead. And the lefty Jose is on as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Revs were not able to put a whole lot of pressure on Morris tonight. He goes 6 innings, 1 run against the Revs for the second time this year in as many starts head-to-head. 6 innings, 1 run on 3 hits. He walked 2, struck out 5. And only 81 pitches needed to get through 6. And at one point, he had retired 12 of his first 14 tonight. Actually, 13 of his first 15. Jeffrey Perez will lead it off against the lefty Jose, and you don't know whether I'm using his first name like I know him or his last name like I don't. Pitch to Perez, a fastball for a strike.
What if they're pronounced 2 different ways?
Oh.
Like, what if it's Jose?
Well, then I'd feel like a fool. Jeffrey 0 for 2 tonight. Jose from the stretch delivers and a foul tip back to the screen. It's 0-2. Fastball at 90. Jose has been in the league before. He's had a long and successful career. .62 lefty, 32-year-old. He hunches down as he gets the sign, his arm out like a wing. And now he sets, delivers, and a swing and a ground ball poked toward the middle. It's backhanded at second by Frias. The off-balance throw gets away. Sermo trying to stretch up the line. Unable to catch it, attempting to hold the bag. It stays in play. And Perez is on an infield hit to begin the bottom of the 7th. Revs with their 4th hit tonight. Josue Herrera coming up. Jose, who now lives in the Bronx. He's originally from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. first in the Diamondbacks system, then the Marlins got to AAA. And the first pitch is a changeup and a check, and on an appeal out near second base, Doug McFarling said that Herrera offered. Here we have Jose against Josue. How about that? Herrera 1 for 2 tonight. He's hit it hard twice. The one was a triple back in the 5th. They couldn't get him home, though. It's the 0-1 pitch, and he swings and breaks his bat. Look out, it goes rolling to first. A throw from Sermo, back to first. And it was an out at second. It goes 3-6-3 on the double play. Doug McFarling at second just stood there and looked at it, didn't make a call until the throw was back to first, but Jeffrey is out. And so is Herrera, and the barrel of the bat went helicoptering down past the end of the Revs' first base dugout. I thought that thing might be headed for the stands when it took off. Fortunately, it stayed out of the crowd. I think another splinter flew off, but looks like we're good to go as Connor Lean stands in with the bases empty and 2 outs. First pitch, a swing and a miss. Lean tonight 0 for 2. Now, Jose was in the league last year with Gastonia. Spent most of the year with Winnipeg in the American Association, where his ERA was in the low 1s. A little over 2.5 with Gastonia. Here's a swing and a miss, a changeup. 33 outings with Durango in the Mexican League this year, and with Long Island in 13 outings, 3-0 with a 0.61 ERA. 1 run in 14 2/3 innings. 2 walks, 19 Ks, only 8 hits. He's been dominant. He deals and bounced it up there. 1-2 on Lean. It was actually a 3-6-1 double play. It was Jose who took that throw back. I'm still watching Doug, waiting for him to make a call.
How could he be out if he was never called out?
Exactly. Yeah. Jeffrey should go back and see what happens. Here's a fastball high and tight as Lean spins away. Sun's out, guns out with Lean tonight. Now the 2-2 and a swing and a high fly ball to deep left field. Woodcock looking up. It is gone. Connor Lean with a towering home run over the arch nemesis in left. His 14th. And the Revs get one back here in the 7th inning. It's 7-2 as Lean has gone yard for the second time in 3 nights. And that was a skyscraper.
It absolutely was. Let's get the measurables. So 103.6 off the bat, 340 feet for Connor Lean. And I'll have to open up the launch angle. It was hit high. 46 degrees.
Majestically sailing out into the York night. Here's Lenin Rodriguez. 7-2 the score. Lenin takes a strike. I'm not sure who the bat boy is, but Connor picked him up and carried him into the dugout and allowed them to put the home run chain on him rather than Connor himself.
Humble.
That he is. Well,
maybe you can give him some signed gear. Oh, wait.
There's a ball down low. He does not accessorize.
Signed wrist tape? I don't know if
the right marker, it might work. I noticed they have quite the box to keep that home run chain nice and safe for transportation. It's the box that it came in, but just a really nice accessory. Pitch to Rodriguez. He taps it foul, third base side, 1-2.
Also, recently in the team store, the new home run chain shirt dropped.
Ah, yes. That is a beauty.
Come on by and check it out for yourself, but if you're looking for the store, it is not our radio station.
That's right. Thank you. I'm glad you mentioned that. And there's no way to get to it through our station either. Jose is ready. Delivers, and a swing and a tapper down to third base. Charging to his left, Romero gobbles it up and fires on the run to get him. And that'll end the inning, but Jose gives up just his second run with Long Island. And Connor Lean launches it out of here. 1 run, 2 hits, nobody left. We'll go to the 8th. It's the Ducks 7 and the Revs 2.
With signs and graphics, you can say anything, do anything, be anything. So make your statement with fast signs. There are a million and one possibilities to power your business visibility. Achieve more than you ever thought possible with fast signs.
Brownstone Equipment Bobcat of York has a huge inventory of equipment rentals available now. From skid steers, excavators, lifts, and more, we have it all at affordable prices. Stop in our showroom today, located right off North Sherman Street, for all your rental equipment needs. Buy, rent, and service your equipment at Crownstone Equipment Bobcat of York and start crossing those outdoor projects off your list. Crownstone Equipment Bobcat of York. Rock solid customer service.
Drunk driving prevention is a priority at Anheuser-Busch. You can't drive drunk if you don't drive there. Encourage friends to sign the Decide to Ride petition on DecideToRide.com. Brought to you by Anheuser-Busch, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, Uber, Brewery Products, and WOYK. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Take us on the go with the new WOYK app. Download on the Apple and Google Play stores today. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Head of the 8th inning, 7-2 the score. Connor Lean goes yard. Courtney Mack stays in. He's already gone 2 2/3 in relief. And Dustin Woodcock will bat for the first time tonight. Here's Mack's first pitch to the left-hand swinging outfielder. He goes after a changeup down low and misses. Woodcock hitting .243, 11 home runs. There's the wind from Mack and the 0-1. It is across for a strike. Took over for Lou Ford, who all he did tonight was manage the team and go 3 for 4 with a double, a 2-run homer, and scored 3 times. Mack winds and fires, and it misses down low. Lenine blocked it but can't find it. Walking in circles.
And took himself out of the game once he started needing to manage the bullpen. So
I wonder if that was the plan all along.
Well, they have the comfortable lead to do it.
Mack delivers, and is swinging a fly ball, cranked foul way off to the right. The only thing is, in left field, he's right next to their bullpen. He could easily.
That is a good point.
Hey, you, get up. Hey, Jose.
scream from second base.
Pitch, and it darts inside, missed.
And that would be even funnier if they have visual cues like the Revs do.
Yeah.
To get their relievers loose.
They want to pound it inside again. Another 2-2, and it misses away. Full count. Now Mac the wind, the payoff, and it missed high. Lost Woodcock to the walk. It is Mac's 4th walk tonight. Phillies at home, they're hosting the Mets. They're down 5-0 in the 5th. We will join them in progress when we're finished. And tomorrow, have a day-night baseball doubleheader for ye. Revs are on at 6:10 again, of course, and tomorrow at 12:30. Phillies Radio Network hits the air. They've got a day-nighter against the Mets. And on at 12:30, we'll be on at 6:10. And then we'll join the night game of that doubleheader in progress tomorrow night if we can. Here's De Aza. Mac with the pitch. It's down low. De Aza 1 for 4 tonight. And the one hit was a flare. Done a pretty good job on him so far. The 1-0, and it's down low. Mac now at 67 pitches. Revs have some light bullpen activity taking place. Now the 2-0, and that ran inside and missed. Take a look at some Atlantic League games as well here. .3-0 from Mac, and it's over for a strike. Sanabia well on his way to his first Gastonia win. It's now 9-0 in the 8th inning as they are whooping High Point tonight. Rockers had won 5 straight coming in, and taking a wild card lead by a game and a half over both Kentucky and Lancaster. 3-1, and a swing and a bouncer foul down the first base side. Lancaster's gone in front 4-3 in the 6th inning in Charleston. But the Genomes trailing at Southern Maryland 7-6 in the 6th inning. That's a high-scoring game started by Darrell Thompson, who's still in. By the way, Lancaster currently leading the half by 2.5 over those Blue Crabs. And the other game, Staten Island up 4-1 in the 8th inning in Lexington. Throw to first, back standing is Woodcock. Revs with Roniel Rowdy's up in the bullpen again. Now the payoff, Woodcock runs, and it's up and in, ball 4. De Aza is on the walk. Harry Canary has made his way to the roof of the Revs dugout.
Downtown must still be in hiding after he was vomited out by Mike Rainbow Trout.
Somehow I missed that. Downtown was vomited out? I totally missed that inning break. It sounds like I missed the highlight of the night. Here's Davidson Romero. He takes a little high. He's 2 for 3, couple of RBI singles and a walk. Well, the biggest issue for Mac now tonight, the walks, 5 of them. Only 2 runs allowed coming on that Lou Ford homer. The runner that scored with Ford had reached on a walk. Here's the 1-0, and that misses high.
The question I'll pose to you, we have this list of the great cast of characters of superstars. Who would you like to see here next year that was not here tonight from this great list?
Wow. There's the 2-0. Fastball just missed. Yeah, there's so many good choices. I don't know. Pitch, fastball, that's a strike.
I have a couple personal favorites of myself. Snail Earnhardt Jr. stands out. Same with Shaquille O'Seal and Pee Wee Geese. I think those might be some of my favorites on this.
Now Mac fires, and it's popped straight back in the air. Lenine will give it a look, back behind the plate. And that landed just over to our left. I think I've got to go with, I mean, I'm a Sixers fan, Stallion Iverson. Tiger Woodchuck would be fun. Yeah, those are good. Now the payoff, and a soft liner pulled to left, and it's fair down the line. A base hit. Woodcock around third to score, and De Aza will be held at third as Malky throws it into Reyes, who cuts. It's an RBI double for Romero. He's got 3 hits and 3 RBIs tonight, on base for the 4th time. And the Ducks get that run back. They lead it 8-2 at second and third with still no outs. And here comes Mace, and it looks like Rowdy's will be on his way in. So it's 8-2, and the Ducks are set up for more as they try to perhaps put the finishing touches on this one tonight. And Mac did give him a long relief outing. And Rowdy is in next. So pitching change here in the 8th at Peoples Bank Park. 8-2 Long Island. We'll be back in a moment.
WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on. From common bone and joint problems to complex injuries, our team of surgeons, physicians, therapists, and athletic trainers work together for you. We are here for professional athletes, athletes in training, and the weekend warrior. We're the official sports medicine provider for the York Revolution, the York Suburban Trojans, and your weekend tennis team. That's how WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on.
This message from the team at Community Progress Council.
A teacher can make the biggest difference in a child's life.
Just being with the kids, interacting with the kids, and just giving them the love that they want from us, I just love it.
Everything we do here is furthering someone else's dream, and maybe furthering the dreams of not just the parents, but the kids, and changing the lives of that family.
I always envision myself coming back to my community at the end of the day, that you have that satisfaction that you help someone.
At Community Progress Council, progress is
change, growth, any kind of growth. It can be small, big, but any growth towards whatever you're working for.
Continuing to do what I do, helping the families, helping the children, and helping the family to be the best family that they can be so that those children can grow up to be even better.
And we're all here for one specific reason. It's really to empower individuals to move towards self-sufficiency.
This job is not a job for me. I love my job. I literally love being here.
Don't just work for progress. Learn more about employment opportunities with Community Progress Council at www.yorkcpc.org.
With signs and graphics, you can say anything, do anything, be anything. So make your statement with Fast Signs. Stop in today or visit fastsigns.com.
Well, Rowdy's first pitch is over for a strike. Carlos Castro, the hitter. Second and third, a run home. Nobody out here in the eighth. 8-2 the score. Castro 2 for 4 tonight. RBI single back in the first. Pitch, he swings and fouls it straight back. Rebs with the infield about halfway in. Trying to keep this where it is. They are now being out hit 14-5. Mack did get them 8 outs. Nice job with that. Just too many walks from him tonight. Rowdy's trying to limit the damage. He's ready with it. 0-2. And it's up and in. Off the glove of Lenine. It pops away to the backstop, and De Aza will come in to score. And Romero up to third. That makes it 9-2. Fastball was up and in, and it had late run. And Lenine failed to squeeze it. And he'll score at a wild pitch. After an intense review. So a 9-2 game, and now Rowdies will back off and go to the rosin bag for a moment. Infield stays halfway. And the pitch, it is swung on and missed. And I think that was Castro who hollered after swinging through it. Rowdies strikes him out. Raniel's done a good job. He's appearing in his 13th game, no record, a 2.51 ERA. And he's now got 16 Ks in 14 2/3. Came up big in his last outing. He came into a jam in the 6th against Lancaster the other night. He allowed an unearned inherited run, but nothing further and left the bases loaded. Here is Sermo, who takes in tight. Switch hitter bats left. He is 0 for 1, but has reached on 3 walks. Now the 1-0, and that misses upstairs. Well, these are the type of nights where if you're in Mesa's shoes, you're trying to preserve as much of that bullpen as you can for tomorrow. Revs have Travieso going tomorrow night. 2-0, swinging a foul tip. That clanged off Lenine's gear. And it's 2-1. I can't imagine that Sermo gets cheated on too many of his swings. Again, he was a 29 home run guy in the American Association. That was last year with Sioux City. In 2018, he was that league's MVP. Pitch to him, he swings and misses. Good late life on that cutter down around the knees. Back in 2018, he hit 22 home runs in the American Association. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Rowdies stretch the pitch, and a swing and a miss. On a downward biting hook, he gets him swinging. Revs kept the infield halfway there, and Rowdies has gotten back-to-back strikeouts with the ball not being put in play. Now they can back it up. Joe DiCarlo, the hitter. DiCarlo 1 for 4 tonight, home run in the 4th, a solo shot, just his 3rd this year. First one from Rowdies is up high. One-0, and there's a called strike. Cutter. Long Island to win tonight. They would get within a half game of the Rebs for 4th. Ducks are 8 games over 500 at home, but 12 under on the road, 19-31. On the 1-1, swing and a miss on a high, hard one. Now, they've had some hellacious stretches. They had to go to Kentucky for 3 weekends out of 4 at one point. I mean, who schedules that?
Sounds like paradise.
Well, it's not. I've been there. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Rowdy strikes out the side, whiffing all 3 that he faces. Another impressive performance from the Rebs righty. Does allow an inherited run to come home on the wild pitch, but nothing else. 2 runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's Long Island 9, York 2.
Comfort and convenience await you at the newly renovated 4 Points by Sheraton York, situated in the suburb of historic downtown York. Our hotel provides easy access to popular local attractions, including the Harley-Davidson Factory, the York Fairgrounds, Hershey Park, the Gettysburg Battlefield, and Lancaster Amish Country. Unwind in our spacious hotel rooms featuring plush beds, complimentary high-speed Wi-Fi, and other home-like amenities. Head to our on-site restaurant and lounge, Trios, to enjoy delicious American cuisine or an evening cocktail. Keep up with your exercise routine while traveling by using our family-friendly hotel's fitness center and the largest indoor heated pool in York. We also feature flexible meeting space for memorable events. The combination of modern accommodations, excellent service, and a great location will make your stay at 4 Points by Sheraton York.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that will bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org. See you in Cooperstown, where the journey becomes legend.
The York Revolution plays here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Head to the bottom of the 8th inning, 9-2 Long Island leads. And they will go to their second reliever tonight as right-hander Matt Carasidi takes over. Rebs with the top of the order, Stokes, Reyes, Nash to the plate.
Carasidi, a former big leaguer, 2 different stints, Rockies in 2016, Seattle in 2019, where he actually was in a bit of a hybrid role, pitched in 11 games, 5 of them being starts for the Mariners.
The Connecticut native's first pitch is slapped on the ground to second, sliding pick, Frias to his left, and from a knee he throws to first to get Stokes. Now hit it sharply on the ground, but out on 1 pitch. Now with 1 away, Elmer Reyes to the plate. Elmer 1 for 3 tonight. It's Carasidi's 4th outing with Long Island, and so far he's gone 3 innings without giving up a hit. By the way, our attendance tonight, 3,024. And it looks like we'll see Doug Olchesi make his debut in the 9th. First pitch to Reyes, it is across for a strike. time is requested. Carasidi, 6'2" righty. 31 years old now. Kicks and fires. It is down low. Native of Southington, Connecticut, which I believe is where we used to stay at one time when we went to visit the New Britain Bees. And I liked our setup, so naturally the next year they put us somewhere else. It was the 1-1. That misses inside. That was the Bees doing. They screwed up the hotel deals, so we were well, the next place they put us, there was a lot of crime tape. It was around the building every night. Here's a fastball that misses high, 3-1. But Southington was nice. A lot of walkable places to dine. Carasidi was a 6th rounder of the Rockies in 2012 out of St. John's. He deals and a swing and a drive out to right field, but right there is Phil Caulfield moving over toward right center and makes the play. 2 up, 2 down in the 8th. Talvin Nash to the plate. The final year in New Britain, they had us in like an industrial park where the hotel itself was nice, but not a thing to walk to. On the pitch to Nash, that is over for a strike, and then it go away. Nash's RBI single in the 6th, his 20th driven in 29 games. Here's the 0-1, and a swing and a miss. Looked like maybe a split down on the dirt. 9-2 Long Island here in the 8th. And Talvin will ask for time. I guess we need to play our game tonight, don't we? We can do that next inning. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball called, 3rd strike. Down and away. Nash fires his bat up in the air. Rung up. It's a 1-2-3-8. And that'll send us to the 9th tonight. We'll see old Chazzy make his debut next. It's Long Island 9, York 2.
Dickey's Barbecue Pit is known for slow, smoked quality meats that make your taste buds grin from ear to ear. We queued it up to a whole new level by adding beer and wine to our menu, and there aren't many combinations better than mouth-watering brisket and ice-cold beer. So come visit us over at West Manchester Town Center to get your fix of both. Dickey's, the best way to cue the day with legit Texas barbecue. Visit us at dickies.com.
At Harley-Davidson, we are building more than machines. We stand for the timeless pursuit of adventure, freedom for the soul. Harley-Davidson embodies a quest for adventure and a passion to deliver and experience the unexpected. A story as legendary as ours starts with passionate employees to keep building our legend and leading our industry through innovation, evolution, and emotion. Join our winning team. We are looking for supervisors, engineers, production technicians, maintenance mechanics, maintenance toolmakers, and maintenance electricians. Entry-level hourly production positions start at $23.04 per hour. Apply today at www.jobs.h-d.com.
Farm Credit supports rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services. In good times and bad, we provide loans to farmers and ranchers, farmer-owned cooperatives, rural home buyers, agribusiness, and rural infrastructure providers. As cooperatives, we're locally owned and governed. We help agricultural producers feed the world. For America's farmers, Farm Credit, supporting rural communities and agriculture. Learn more at farmcredit.com.
Get the latest on the Orioles with the Baltimore Baseball Show, hosted by Dan Connolly. Mondays at 6 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
lefty Doug Olczewski will make his Revs debut now as we head to the 9th inning, 9-2 Long Island. Olczewski was in the Frontier League with that Empire State travel team this year. He probably couldn't wait to make a move from there. And the lefty formerly pitched not too far away in college at William Patterson in the NJAC. 8-9-1 coming up. Sue-Wei Lin will lead things off. So both Herrick and Olczewski make their debuts tonight. And the first offering, it is in for a strike. Olczewski is 25 years old, 6-foot lefty from Long Valley, New Jersey. Now delivers, and a swing and a fly ball, left center. Lean and Mesa converging. It'll be Lean who calls and makes the grab. Medium deep in the alley, and Lean there to retire Lin for the first time all night.
All right, you ready to play a game?
Always.
All right, we're gonna play.
I'm a gamer.
This day in York baseball history brought to you by the York County History Center. Visit them online at yorkhistorycenter.org. All right, so this one was in 2008. It was a wild game at Southern Maryland. I'm going to have you name 3 players.
Okay. Here's Vladimir Frias, who takes a strike. 1 for 4 tonight.
The first was the player who hit a home run to tie the game in the 9th.
Okay.
Then the player to hit a home run to give York the lead. And then the player who had a 10th inning single to eventually win the game in extras.
Fastball outside. Okay.
2008 again is the season.
1-1. And a swing and a fly ball, left center, almost the same spot. Malky over, and again he will cede territory to Connor Lean, who makes the play. Malky just crosses his hands behind his back. Like, why am I even here? He drops his glove and walks away. It's like, I'm not needed. 2 down. All right, Jason Espedo hit the tying home run.
Correct.
Matt Esquivel hit the go-ahead home run.
Correct.
Keone Duren had the go-ahead single.
Correct. Wow. It's almost like you were there.
Here's Phil Caulfield, who takes the strike. Left against left.
Now, given everything that happened yesterday, we missed it. So yesterday was a good one. I'll quiz you on a few of those.
Oh, breaking ball. That's a called strike. 0-2.
2016, a franchise record that has since been broken was set.
Biggest comeback? 0-2. That's down and away in the dirt. Something Andres Perez.
Incorrect.
Oh. Strikeouts in a game.
Incorrect.
Here's a ground ball, second base. Perez gobbles it up, throws to first, and a 1-2-3, top of the 9th for Doug Olczewski in his Revs debut. Sets the Ducks down in order. We head to the bottom of the 9th inning. He'll be in line for the win if they can score 8. Revs trailing the Ducks 9-2.
Online school might seem like a thing of the present, but Pennsylvania Virtual Charter School has been perfecting it for 22 years. PA Virtual Charter School is a successful, tuition-free, and flexible cyber school that offers the experience of clubs, outings, and more. All of their teachers are experienced and PA certified. And last year, our graduates earned over $1 million in scholarships for higher ed. Learn more at pavirtual.com. That's pavirtual.com. The education you want with the virtual experts you deserve. PA Virtual Charter School.
Allow the newly renovated 4 Points by Sheraton York to be the host of your next event. We are conveniently located just minutes from historic downtown York and popular area attractions. The 4 Points by Sheraton York offers up to 3,115 square feet of multifunctional space, including a beautiful outdoor patio to suit the needs of your next meeting or event. All of our meeting and event spaces come with fast and free Wi-Fi. State-of-the-art AV services are available upon request. Our chef features an array of food and beverage items for you to choose from. Discounted room blocks are available for your out-of-town guests. Our seasoned event professionals will lead you from start to finish to ensure your guests have an outstanding experience. Please call the 4 Points by Sheraton York at 717-846-4940 for your next business function or personal event.
New FM signal, new website. Visit us online at 989WOYK.com and take us on the go. Download the new WOYK app today.
Head of the bottom of the ninth inning, former Philly Edibrai Ramos is in for Long Island. They got him from the Genomes along with Carlos Castro. 9-2 Long Island leads. And Ramos this year in the Atlantic League, a combined 2-2 with a 623 earned run average. JC Encarnacion will pinch hit. First pitch in the bottom of the ninth is hit out in the air in left center. It's off the end of the bat and falling, and it's run down by De Aza, who took a straight line to it from center and flags it down in shallow left center. Full speed and hung up for him for out number one on one pitch. I guess we better hurry here, Jake.
Yeah, so once again, this was 2016, where a franchise record that has since been broken was set.
Oh, jeez. All these gosh darn records. Here's Malky Mesa. He takes a first pitch strike. Not career home runs.
Nope.
There's the 0-1 and a swing and a miss. Reaching at a slider. Oh, career saves.
Correct.
Mike DeMarc.
Yep, 2-0 win over Somerset.
Pitch is down and away, 1-2. All right.
There's more, but there's only potentially 2 outs left in this game, so.
Pitch, swinging a bouncer foul down to Polo at third. Malky 0 for 3 tonight. Revs have been held to just 5 hits. Ramos with Long Island 0-2 with a 692 in 14 outings. He had 16 outings with the Genomes. Pitch to Malky, got in on him, and Mesa fights it foul on the ground. Third base side again. They got Ramos and Castro for Austin Rye. Ducks and Genomes have done some dealing this year, haven't they? There's the pitch, and it misses down and in. Change up. Ramos, 4 years in the majors with Philadelphia, 2016 through 19. He had a 3.71 ERA. Now deals and a swing and a miss on a cutter away. Those were some lean years. The Pete McCannon and Gabe Kapler led Phillies. Ramos was one of their consistent bullpen options. Base is empty, 2 outs. Jeffrey Perez to the plate. It's 1 for 3 with an infield hit tonight. First pitch, a swing and a foul tip back behind the plate. Tomorrow night, Travieso, who's been awesome, he will try to get the Revs back into the win column. Post-game fireworks tomorrow night. Should be a big Saturday. On the 0-1, swing and a miss. Fastball up and in on Jeffrey's hands. The Revs are down to their final strike tonight. Ramos ready. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a foul back to the netting. Revs are going to be stopped shy of matching their longest winning streak of the year. Came in riding the high of the sweep against Lancaster. Another 0-2. And it tails outside. Speaking of the Phillies, we'll join them in progress next. They are on the board, but trailing the Mets 5-2 in the 6th.
Better hurry before you hear those trumpets.
Here's a swing and a miss.
Oh, never mind. They're in Philly.
Yeah. A cutter gets Perez to end it. And a 1-2-3 ninth inning for Edubray Ramos finishes the job. Long Island takes the opener tonight. Final score 9-2. As the Revs' 3-game winning streak is snapped, one shy of matching a season best. And guess what? They are now 1,000 and 1,000 all-time in regular season play through game number 2,000 here tonight. That's hard to do.
Yeah,
but we've done it.
Model of consistency, I guess. But it was just a tough one for York tonight, and unfortunately the winning streak comes to an end. But it was a bit of a mixed bag, I think, for Ben Herrick in his debut. Showed some flashes, inducing a lot of soft contact. 2 double play balls, a good pickoff move, but ultimately just Long Island, who isn't the most powerful team in the league, they were able to notch a few long balls tonight that ended up really catapulting their offense forward. But, you know, some solid outings out of the bullpen. Courtney Mack did exactly what Mays could have asked him to do, eating 2 2/3 innings. And then Roniel Rowdy striking out the side was very impressive. An impressive debut for Doug Olchese as well. And ultimately, you just have to turn to Nick Travieso tomorrow and hope that he can sort of get you back on track.
Yes, sir. Revs will look to bounce back tomorrow. It's a 9-2 loss to the Ducks here tonight. Stay tuned. Post-game show is coming up next.
With locations in both Manchester and Dover, you can always hit a home run with Home Run Hoagies when you bite into our delicious, mouth-watering, fresh-made hoagies. Don't forget to add a slice of our delicious cheese curds or even mozzarella sticks. You can slide in and check out our menu at pizzaboxhoagieshop.com. We also offer made-from-scratch hot, delicious pizza. And if you're based in Siller and Fool, we're not stopping you there. We also have something for your sweet tooth. Delicious cheesecake, Reese's peanut butter chocolate cake, and dare we mention, the best cannolis in the ballpark. Only here at Pizza Box.
Take it from me, guys. You want to make life happier? Your wife wants a nicer lawn. The kind of lawn you see on Home and Gardens and Martha Stewart. Here's a hint. You're not alone. Call your pals at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. They've got a way with lush lawns that the ladies like. And as you know, happy wifey, happy hubby. Winky face. Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. World-class care right in your backyard. 717-292-9994.
Smokers Outlet. Your hometown smoke shop is your one-stop shop for all your smoking and vaping needs. Now also offering a selection of convenient grocery items. Stop by for a cold drink, to play the Pennsylvania Lottery, or even try your hand at one of our skills machines. Pick up a gift from our selection of accessories and giftware. Smokers Outlet, with 4 locations in York County, is a great choice for whatever you choose.
This message from the team at Community Progress Council.
A
A teacher can make the biggest difference in a child's life.
Just being with the kids, interacting with the kids, and just giving them the love that they want from us, I just love it.
Everything we do here is furthering someone else's dream and maybe furthering the dreams of not just the parents, but the kids, and changing the lives of that family.
I always envision myself coming back to my community at the end of the day, that you have that satisfaction that you help someone.
At Community Progress Council, progress is
change, growth. Any kind of growth. It can be small, big, but any growth towards whatever you're working for.
Continuing to do what I do, helping the families, helping the children, and helping the family to be the best family that they can be, so that those children can grow up to be even better.
And we're all here for one specific reason. It's really to empower individuals to move towards self-sufficiency.
This job is not a job for me. I love my job. I literally love being here.
Don't just work for progress. Learn more about employment opportunities with Community Progress Council at www.yorkcpc.org.
New FM signal, new website. Visit us online at 989WOYK.com and take us on the go. Download the new WOYK app today.
Revs fall tonight 9-2 in the opener against Long Island. Darrell Henry, Jake Ness back with you as we welcome you to the post-game show, brought to you in part by Brewery Products and their Decide to Ride campaign. Sign the pledge online at decidetoride.com. Get home safely every time. Revs fall to 47-58 overall. And in the second half, now 16-23. Long Island improves to 15-25 in the second half, and within a half game of the Revs within a game and a half of the Revs for fourth place. Stay hot. Long Island improves to 51-54 overall. And York now just 3-7 against the Ducks this season. 6 remaining. They'll all be here. And the oddity of the night, Revs with the loss fall to 1,000 and 1,000 all-time in regular season play. I doubt any of the other 4 Atlantic League teams that have gotten to 1,000 wins have been able to say that. But recapping things tonight, we had the debut start of lefty Ben Herrick, and it didn't get off to a great start. He got a routine ground ball to second from the leadoff hitter Phil Caulfield, but Jeffrey Perez uncharacteristically bobbled it, and it was a game-opening error. And then a base hit from Lou Ford, the ageless wonder, had the first 2 on. A ground-out advanced both runners, and then RBI singles from Romero and Castro brought each runner home for a 2-0 Long Island lead. After a walk to Jose Sermo loaded the bases, Herrick did get a double play ball to get out of the inning after those 2 runs had scored. But in the second inning, Long Island added another one as Su-Wei Lin led off with a double and eventually scored on a Caulfield fielder's choice. Revs did turn another double play on a strikeout throwout double play when Herrick struck out Lou Ford and Lenin Rodriguez threw out Caulfield, attempting to steal third to end the inning. But it was 3-0 at that point, and then in the fourth, Joe DiCarlo led off with a home run to left, made it 4-0. Revs were never really in this game. Akil Morris tonight retired 13 of the first 15 that he faced, and had a 1-hit shutout into the fifth, a 2-hitter into the sixth. His team got him another run in the fifth inning when Ford led off with a double to left center and scored on a Romero single up the middle. That made it a 5-0 game. And that was the end of the night for Herrick, who went 4 1/3, 9 hits, 5 runs, 4 were earned. Courtney Mack came in, got the final 2 outs of the fifth, but a 5-0 game. And then in the sixth inning, allowed a 2-run homer to right by Lou Ford, who tonight was your Kochman Kunkel Insurance Group player of the game. He also managed his team to the win, filling in for Wally Backman, who's suspended for the first 2 games of this series. And Long Island had a 7-0 lead at that point. Revs did break up the shutout in the bottom of the sixth. The Telvin Nash RBI single to right That was the only run allowed in 6 innings by Morris, who gave up just 3 hits. And in the 7th, Connor Lean parked a home run to left, his 14th, his second in 3 nights. That made it 7-2. But Long Island would score the final 2 runs of the night in the 8th inning. And Mac did a great job giving the Revs 2 2/3 innings out of the bullpen. The one blemish, though, was walks. And in the 8th, he issued his 4th and 5th walks. And those 2 would both score. Davidson Romero, an RBI double, and then a wild pitch from Roniel Rowdies after he had come in. That brought home the other one. On a bright note to finish the game, Rowdies did strike out all 3 hitters that he faced, and Doug Olczewski had a 1-2-3 ninth in his debut with 2 flyouts and a ground out. But Long Island wins it tonight by a final score of 9-2. Lean's home run was your Shipley Energy power play of the game tonight for the Revs, but one of just 5 hits for York in the loss. And again, they'll look to even the series tomorrow night. We will take a break here post-game, check the scores from elsewhere, preview that one tomorrow, and then it's off to Phillies and Mets in progress in the 7th inning here on WOYK. And we'll wrap things